Mic test, mic test. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Buddy Bison stream. Today we are playing some more Trails in the Sky. Hope we're all excited for that. Excuse me while I just come over here. There we go. Just have to exit some things. Okay, so we are playing some more Trails in the Sky today. Hope we're all having a nice day. Saw Fontana drop by, wished me well, but he's busy, so he's not going to be in tonight, but that's fine. Yeah, it happens. I mean, some days it's just like, yeah, I'm too busy to even watch videos, let alone follow along on a stream. So, definitely understandable. But we just got into Chapter 3, defeated all the penguins in Chaldean Limestone Cave, and now we are going to head to Grand Cell, which is the capital. I need to check something. Damn it. Okay. So I guess it didn't. Save. So earlier today, I was like messing around with my PlayStation 5 controller and stuff to get it to work on Steam. it doesn't natively work on Steam with this game, which is kind of odd. Basically, the game doesn't detect that there's a kind of gamepad plugged in. It might now, because I think I changed some settings, but I didn't check, so I'm still using my PS4 controller. However, you might notice it's not plugged in. Well, that's because the new computer, I remembered, came essentially with like this antenna-looking thing. And it specifically was for the motherboard. And I was like, oh, that's weird. I don't need it. The antenna is basically there to boost the Wi-Fi detecting and Bluetooth capabilities of the onboard Bluetooth module on the motherboard. And it basically, on the back of the computer, there are two nodes where you plug or you screw on the antenna, and it's connected by wires and stuff. And the purpose for it is basically the metal case of a computer is really good at blocking out external signals, including Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, which is why onboard, motherboards that have onboard Wi-Fi adapters and Bluetooth adapters have these antennas, because it basically takes that internal detection thing and puts it outside of the case, and therefore makes it a lot easier and more stable of a connection. So now I'm able to easily, no lag or anything, use my Bluetooth again. Previous computer I had a USB Bluetooth dongle that I had plugged into the computer, which is why I didn't have any issues. But I wanted to cover that. But we're going to Grand Cell, so let's get going. Hey, welcome! Another party of braces bound for Grand Cell, right? Yeah, that's us. Killick sent over the fare payment already. You guys ready to check in? As usual, we should stick around and wait for the ship once we check in. Sure we're all done here in Zeiss? Still have stuff to do. No, checking in. Alright! I'll contact the guild and let them know to send the rest of your party. Yeah, let's do it! I'm gonna drop my volume down a tad more, down to negative 1.4 decibels, because I still think I'm looking at the volume gauges, and it's still getting into red a little bit, when I'm a little too loud, even when I'm staying away from the mic. But when I get in close, I can still hit the red. But I would rather not be hitting red when I'm at my normal distance. So I figured I'll drop it a little bit more. So hopefully it's not too quiet, but we can figure that out as we go. Stell's group checked in and waited for the next passenger ship. Honk honk. Okay. Do. And today on Humble Bundle, I have officially purchased Trails of Cold Steel 4 because it has 30% discount on Humble Bundle, and I had some bundle credit or Humble credit, a couple bucks. And I was like, okay, you know what? The Steam Winter Sale is going to start on the 22nd, but it's probably not going to be a better deal than 30%. So, might as well get it now. So, that is now a game that I could potentially play on stream. But I think I've talked about before, I don't really want to play any of the Cold Steel games while I'm still working through the Sky games, just because I don't want the controls to mess with me. I don't want to feel the outdatedness, because that's what knocked me off of the first game the first time. Now that I've played the first and second game, I can probably fine, I don't have to worry about it, so I might do my all achievements playthrough of Cold Steel 4 prior to doing 3 or the third or doing the crossbow games, but I just wanted that to be stated. Grand Cell's up next, isn't it? It is! Yikes! I need to start getting stuff ready to unload when we dock. We got so much cargo to offload in Grand Cell. Because that's Asmanov's. That's Asmanov's accent. Hello, miss. Having a good look around the ship. Or just bored? We're above the trap planes at the moment. The weather's fantastic. Why not step out on deck and catch the view? Helm, we're a bit high. Can you drop us down slightly? Let's reduce altitude now before we get caught in the air current, please.
La-da-da! Yes, affirmative! Immediately restoring correct altitude! Ba-da-da-dum!
I realized that I wasn't putting on, like, very weird voices throughout, so I figured, you know what, I can go a little bit crazy, right? Like, all passengers over their siblings! They've got, different personalities for siblings, I guess. Oh no, they seem really close. Looking at them makes you smile, you know. If you need to shop in the capital, really the only stop you need to make is Adel Department Store. Sure, it isn't as big as Bow's Market, but their merchandise is the best in the kingdom. Ah, if I had the time and mirror, I'd love to stop in and shop till I drop. Hi, Estelle. What's up, Estelle? You creeping around the ship again? Man, you just cannot stay still, can you? Oh, come on, I'm not a cat in a carrier or something. Yeah, I do get kind of antsy having to sit down and wait. I thought you flew to Lulaco, though. That's a good half day on an airship at least. You must have worn a rut in the deck. Well, I was asleep for both trips, actually. I was so nervous to be going that I couldn't sleep the night before, and coming back I was wiped out from the last test. I should have seen that one coming. That's definitely an Estelle thing to do. Leaving the country. I'd really like to do that someday, too. Maybe I could even go visit Mom and Dad. Oh, yeah. Tita, your mom and dad are out of the country working, right? Yeah. They're helping to establish orbital technology in places that don't have it yet. They've been gone for 2 years. Wow, that is a long time. Hope they write you letters or something at least. Yeah, once every month. I, wrote about you last time, Estelle, and in the reply, they said to give you their regards. Aw, that's sweet of them. So what kind of people are your parents, Tita? Is your mom like you? I bet she is. Like me? I don't think so. Mom's got a really, powerful personality, I guess. She and Grandpa kinda end up fighting and wrestling a lot over stuff. Wrestling? Oh, but they usually get along really well. Dad says their fighting is just a way they express their love. Well, okay. So, what's your dad like then? He's not like Mom at all. He's sort of quiet and reliable, I guess? He was a bracer until about 10 years ago. Wait, seriously? Real serious. I should talk to Gramps about that, and Dan was the real deal back in his day. Professor said he had to retire and become an engineer due to an injury of some sort. Oh, okay. They sound great. I'd love to meet them when they get back. Yeah, when they do, come over to play and I'll introduce you. Agate, you'll have to meet them too. Huh? Why would I have to meet your folks? Well, you get along really well with Grandpa, and I wrote a lot about you, and Mom and Dad said in their reply that they really want to meet you. Of all the... Time to pay the piper, huh? If you don't want to, Agate, you don't have to. Nah, it's fine. Look, I'll stop by and say hi to them if I'm ever in Zeiss for work, okay? Okay. Meet the parents. Oh, hey. Oh, yeah, Estelle. Do you know why the wind's nice and gentle out on deck? Isn't it just like that? Oh, no. At the speed we're going, the wind should be really strong. We wouldn't be able to hear each other. We'd get swept off the deck, in fact. Wait, seriously? Ain't there some bit of the airship that prevents that? Think I heard about that once. Uh-huh. It's a side effect of the flight field that keeps the ship in the air. An orbital flight engine envelops this ship in a field that counteracts gravity, you see? It also has an anti-inertial effect on anything striking the field, and that includes the particles that make up the wind. Agate, are you following any of this? You're kidding, right? But generating a flight field takes a lot of power. You need a really high output orbital engine to create the field at all. Okay. So that's why people always say that's the engine that determines what an airship can do. Ah, okay. So that's why everyone's made such a fuss about that new engine for the Royal Airship. Ain't that thing supposed to be absolutely crazy in terms of how strong it is? Uh-huh. Grandpa showed me the spec sheet for it, and its capabilities are way beyond existing engines. Grandpa and the rest of the team at the Central Factory worked really hard on it. Hope I get to see it someday. Last time I came to the capital, I saw the air sail. It's really, really pretty. I wonder if we'll see it again. Okay, there we go. Gotta get through all the dialogue. Something with the army, huh? If they're calling us out to the capital, then it's gotta be something they don't want getting out. We gotta keep an eye out for the society, too. We better keep our guard up. Okay, you got it, my man.
Hey, sis!
I want to sit here, let's go outside. I'll be good, I promise.
I said no. Last time you said that, you climbed the railing on the deck, didn't you? You're staying put right here, no matter what.
I've got a deal to make with Ambassador Cochran of Calvert, and this is the big one. I hope it goes well. Just you wait, Ursale. Your lovely white frame will be mine in this camera.
Next is us of Her Majesty herself, Grand Sail, the City of Beauty. It makes my heart rejoice to see it again, but also brings to mind that recent coup. All like that must never happen again.
Yeah, bro.
Drop the beat.
I wish I could spend more time in the hot springs.
Magazine reporters don't get any breaks. Speedy reporting is our lifeblood. And you can bet I'll have my latest report written up the instant we hit the dock.
How's it going, you guys? For a sec, I thought Sieg was on Chloe's head and not the railing.
Stell, my fair rose! Welcome to Olivier Lenheim's lovely solo recital. Oh, Adios, he escaped his chair. Chloe, remember, you have a sword and you know how to use it. Well, I saw him playing when he stepped out onto the deck, so I came by to listen for a little while. He really is exceptionally talented. Your compliments do me the greatest honor, Your Highness. If you wish, when we arrive at the capital, I could treat you to a private concert.
Scree!
Sieg, yes, that did not necessarily mean anything beyond the obvious. Oh, you meant something else by private concert, Olivier? Well, if you wish for it to mean something more, my princess, it certainly could.
Scree!
Bird, please stop, Sieg. I'm sorry, I won't do it again. Good job, Sieg. You're a girl's best friend. Dude, Sieg protecting Chloe. That was terrifying. I'm sorry, Olivier. That was just Sieg expressing his love. I actually think he likes you, on the whole, Olivier.
Scree!
I shall bear his peck on my cheek with pride, then. I must admit, I did not expect your escort to be so diligent. He is as vigilant as any of the human royal guards. It depends on who I'm dealing with, I think. You really are totally indiscriminate, aren't you, Olivier? Look, don't try to put the moves on Chloe in the capital, okay? Julia would, fire you out of a cannon into the sun if you even think about it. Ah, yes, that cold, dignified lady officer. She too caught my eye during the coup. The sort of woman who can take on 10 men. She is quite something. Should the chance present itself, I should endear myself to her. What's wrong, Chloe? It, might not be a good idea to joke about such things around Julia, Olivier. I remember once there was a party at the castle, and a man was drunk and bothering us. Julia, took her sword and his clothes. Well, what? You mean she, defrocked him? I'll take that under consideration. She defrocked him. I presume nothing less terrifying from the lady knight who defines the royal guard. But know this, the flames from which my passion first was kindled shall ne'er fade. Even if I must be stripped naked before her, I shall serenade her with naught but my lute in hand. I so did not need that mental image. Thanks, Olivier. I presume nothing less. Okay, there we go. You know, the Liberal News wrote an article about that party. Julia gained a lot of, admirers from high society to the poorest commoner. I've always felt a little sorry for the man involved, though. Seriously? Don't you think he got what he deserved? Okay. Okay, is that everything? Oh no, there's still a deck up.
Currently, to your right is the front of the Arnberg Wall. It has a long and storied history which dates back to before the birth of the Liberal Kingdom. According to some theories, it's linked to the ancient Sumerian civilization, but the truth of the matter is unclear.
Whoa, so that's the fort?
If it really is a ruin, then maybe there's some hidden treasure inside that nobody knows about.
So, about that non-aggression pact that's being signed. I heard that on the day of the signing, no civilians are being allowed into the villa where the ceremony's being held. Not surprising given that it hasn't been that long since the detestable coup, but it would have been nice to see the moment it was signed, you know?
Zin? Ah, Estelle. What is it? Need me for something?
Oh, no, not really. It's just, you kind of looked like you were lost in thought.
Yes. Just remembering the past a bit is all.
With that sunglasses wolf guy, right?
Yeah. We last met 6 years ago. At first it felt like longer, but hasn't been that long, you know?
I guess not. So, that man was your senior at your, dojo, right? What kind of martial artist is he, anyway?
Well, simply put, he's a natural. His reflexes are perfect, and his sense for battle is keen. When I knew him, he kept himself in perfect shape, and it looks like that's still true today. And on top of all that, he knows how to utilize his chi exactly. In every sense, he is a cut above the normal man.
Yeah, his moves... I've never seen anything like that. I think he might even be faster and stronger in some ways than that Lawrence guy. That's scary.
I think you might be right, yeah. When we were students, I admired that strength of his. Envied it, even. At least, I did until 6 years ago, when he killed our mentor and master of the dojo, Ryuga.
What? He killed his own...
Ah, sorry. I'm getting ahead of it. They both agreed to the fight, mind. Master Ryuga had long been aware of the darkness in Walter's heart. He'd grown drunk on his own power and hungered for still more. Master constantly rebuked him for his actions and reminded him what the proper heart of a martial artist is supposed to be. The living fist of the Taito style, that seeks to perfect oneself through the medium of honorable combat.
The living fist, huh? That has a neat ring to it.
Ultimately, though, Walter never listened. He relished the power which the most aggressive side of Taito style gave him.
The aggressive side?
Martial arts are used in combat, and so no one can deny that they can be used to hurt people as much as defend them. And while there are many who train for the latter purpose, there are also those who seek to do the former. Those who do eventually become monsters, whose fists exist only to kill. We call this side of the Taito the murderer's fist.
The... what?
In the end, Master Ryuga challenged Walter as he was preparing to leave the dojo to pursue that path. They fought a duel to the death over it, and Master lost. I was the observer for that match. I could do nothing but watch.
Zen.
Well, that's what happened, and I've been looking for Walter, off and on, ever since. To think we'd meet here now, in Liberal, though. This is the hand of she who dwells above at work. Mark my words. Ah, sorry, Estelle. I didn't mean to chew your head off. Or, wait, was it an ear?
No, you didn't chew anything. Thanks for telling me. But Zin, you're searching for Walter to get revenge, right?
No. Like I said, their match was fairly fought. Master knew what could happen when he challenged Walter. There's no revenge to take.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But then, why are you looking for him?
There's something I want to confirm.
Something to... Huh? No, I really don't get it.
It's, kind of embarrassing. Either way, I'm still too inexperienced to find out. I hope I can sharpen myself by helping you.
I see. Yeah. Well then, I hope you can keep up, Zin.
Well, see, Estelle. You're the one with the shorter legs. Usually it's the taller legs that go freaking faster.
Oh right, the Rowan mayoral election is coming up. It's between Norman, who's promoting tourism, and Portos, who's been promoting the harbor business. I wonder which candidate will get elected. Even if you're not a citizen, Rowan, still worth taking note of.
Those earthquakes and disasters were quite a surprise.
To be so localized and happening in so many different places like that. I've been around the block a few times, but I've never seen anything like that. Okay, can you... ping-pong me? Come on. Ping-pong. No, he has a second talk. Oh yeah, speaking of, the story, not my legs. I think I get what's going on between you and Walter. But how's Killica fit into all this?
It's, not really my place to say. I'll only say this much. Killica was, Master Yuga's daughter.
Oh,
I think you can fill in the rest yourself for now, yeah? She'll probably tell you the full story someday.
yeah, fair enough.
Anyway, once we get to the capital, I should show my face at the Calvary Embassy. Can't wait too long or Elsa is gonna give me hell.
Elsa, that wouldn't be a strict, harsh-looking woman with glasses, would it?
Huh? You know Elsa Cochran.
I've only seen her briefly, really. We were at the landing port and she was in the middle of an argument with the Imperial Ambassador.
Ah, yes, she is not what I would call a fan of Erebonia. She's quite confident and intelligent usually, but Erebonia, and their nobility, tend to make her see red.
I can kind of understand that, I guess.
Okay.
Ping pong! Thank you for flying with us today. We'll be arriving in Grand South shortly. Please be aware that there may be turbulence while landing, so we ask that all passengers take their seats.
Take your seat, motherfucker! Get down! We don't want you to die if we hit turbulence! Don't stand up!
This is not a song where we say, please stand up, please stand up. There's a song where we go, hey, shut up and sit down. Get down with your bad self. Get down with your bad self. Get down with your bad self. Yeah, that's what we call it. Boom. Rock on. Rock off with your socks off. And here we are back in the capital again. Feels pretty good. Guess we better check in with the guild branch first, huh? Yeah, let's go hear from Alan and what's what. I did notice that a certain white ship isn't in port today. The Arsail, I believe it was. Huh? You're right.
That's the royal family's personal cruiser, right? They might be on a mission or something.
If I recall, the Airsail should be at the Lacen Fortress at the moment. It's being fitted with the new engine Professor Russell and his colleagues have been working on. Oh yeah, Gustav said he'd be flying out to Lacen on the factory's airship. Oh, I see. So that awesome ship is being made even more awesome? I seriously can't wait to see that. They're just changing the engine, so I doubt the exterior will change much. It'll totally be the world's fastest airship, that's for sure.
That's for sure!
Welcome, everyone, and thank you for coming. I've read the reports from Ron and Zeiss. Good work, truly. You've done well in opposing the society thus far. I doubt the guys we fought would agree. Both that masked man and the guy with sunglasses didn't really seem to take it, or us, seriously. Even knowing that the society is moving is valuable still. Don't disparage yourself. Your successes should make the Royal Army trust us even further. So, speaking of which, what does the Army want with us? Something society related? Yes, about that. Seems they don't want to discuss it over the phone. An Army official will be coming by soon to explain the situation in person. Something that cannot be discussed by phone, they say. And what they mean is they do not wish to risk any unwelcome ears listening on call. Wait, you can do that? Oh yes, it's quite possible. Telephones are convenient, but with the right equipment, intercepting a conversation signal is not very difficult. We use a scrambling device between branches to prevent interception of guild business. Unfortunately, the scrambling doesn't work with the Army for some reason. Yes, the Army uses a different system. All calls between us are thus completely open. Well, that's ducky. Why can't the Army just share a mixer scrambler thingamajigger with us?
We are working together, but we're still an international citizens group, and they're a national defense force. As much as your father trusts us, Estelle, I don't think they can give us something so sensitive so easily.
Hang on, Elman. Still sounds like you got some idea of what this is all about. Otherwise, you wouldn't have bothered to go calling us out as ice. Ah, am I being that transparent? I can only hazard a guess, really, but I believe it's very likely this has to do with the signing of the Non-Aggression Pact. The Non-Aggression Pact? I remember hearing something about that. What exactly is going on with that, anyway? It is a treaty affecting Liberal, Erebonia, and Calvary proposed by my grandmother. In short, it says all countries involved will attempt at all times to solve international disputes without resorting to force.
That's gonna work well.
Whoa! So, it'll end war? Well, no. There's no true enforcement mechanism beyond simply being known as a treaty breaker, so enforcing it like that would be difficult. It should still be something of a deterrent, though, and it will hopefully promote more friendly relations between ourselves and others. Oh, okay, I get it.
Queen Alicia does it again! She's got a good eye for this kind of thing.
It'd be neat if that made the countries nicer to each other. The pact is being signed in a large ceremony at the Urbe Royal Villa next weekend. Dignitaries from all three nations will be attending, and the media is paying close attention. Which is to say, they may as well have painted a sign on the roof of the villa saying, Ouroboros, please attack us. Oh, Yeah, that could really get ugly. Got our work cut out for us then. Guess we just wait here for the army official for now? Correct. We do have some time before he's scheduled to arrive, so feel free to... Ring, ring, ring! Oh, pardon me a moment. Hello, this is the Grand Cell Bracer Guild branch. Yes? Yes. I see. Yes. That certainly is a problem. Just a moment, please. Is that the army on the phone? No, it's a member of the Urbo Royal Villa staff. They seem to have a lost child from one of the tourists in their care. Unfortunately, they can't seem to actually locate her parents. That's awful! Do they want us to help? Just so, Your Highness. They've asked for our aid in locating the child's parents or guardians. There's still some time before our guest from the army is due to arrive. Would you mind taking care of this? Sure, we'd be glad to. You're in, right, Gaggett? Can't say no to a kid in need. Let's head out. Thank you. Hello? Yes. We have a team of bracers we can dispatch immediately. In your name, sir? Yes. Understood. Well then, our braces will be over as soon as they are able. The lost child is in charge of a butler named Raymond. Once you arrive at the villa, inquire with him. Alright then. Wait a sec. Raymond? Why does that ring a bell?
Wasn't he that one butler we found? You know, when we saved Chloe during the coup. He was hiding under a counter.
Right, Niall's friend. Ah, good. If you know him, that should make things easier. Well then, good luck. Please form your party. You may choose 2 other members aside from the mandatory ones.
Wait, please.
Together now.
Together now! Urbe Scenic Route Monster, a Dangerous Monster Chronocider, an Urbe Scenic Route, and Grand Cell Sewer Monster. A Mad Shri. Blood-sucking attacks, it may be weak to fire. Monster possess extremely 6 has dizzying attacks, respond equipped with arts. Okay. Okay, so let's save here. So we got those 2 quests, which I can do immediately. Okay, so Lost Child is that. Okay. So do these for right now. So which... Actually, I need to know. Grand Cell Sewer. Enter the West Block entrance. So this is... Yeah, West Block. And I think the entrance to the sewer is... over here? Yeah. Oh, you guys are bracers. You're welcome down the sewers, but it's dark inside, so be careful. Okay, so we need to go into the sewers, which is always the most fun time. Bag of fish here. Yeah, let's... Yeah, I mean, I don't really... not really use doing... I'm not doing a lot of fishing in this game. There we go. Got a rock eater. It's juicy bone, yeah. I mean, to me, it's just like... Yeah, the fishing is cool, but I'm not planning on getting every... Like, I don't think there's any fishing-related quest. So I'm not too keen on wasting time doing that. Especially because it is pretty slow of a process. So this should do quite a bit, yeah. Yeah, and this will definitely be a good place to get some levels for Chloe. Because she, out of everyone, is the lowest level individual. I don't know which way is front. Yeah. Ooh, Shining Palm. Ooh, I want that. Oh, fuck, I'm not gonna be able to get it. How much health does that thing have? It has 1,000... I would need to... If I run, I'm curious. This is just a check. Okay. So if you run, it doesn't stay. But as I believe, I can't remember who was talking about it, but but like that is one that the Shining Palm can spawn in if I oh-so desire to try and grind it out. But I need to, honestly, I should try and just build up a little bit more CP. Okay, so that's down. So let's continue going forward this way. What are you guys weak to? You're weak to fire, but are fine against. They're a little good against wind. I'm going to do this. You can do that. Do that. Healed, and now at least he has full CP in case we do need it. Because that's just better to do. It's better to have the resource and not need it than need it and not have it, right? God. Like the issue I have, like I've stated this multiple times before, but like my main issue with these sewers, right, is that they are so winding and labyrinthine while not having a map associated with them. Like, to me, that is such an issue. Like, it's like, hey, do you have a mental map that is perfect? No? Oh well. Too bad. Okay, so let's just do this. I'll just target each one individually. Bang. There we go.
Well, that takes care of that.
Okay. Mystery paste. Find a message sketched along the bottom. Loot this chest and do your worst, but be warned, for ye be cursed. Cursed and worst rhyme. That's a good rhyme. Okay, so let's go this way. Silver gauntlets, nice. For every extra item you take from a treasure chest, a creepy sheep is sheared. You know what? I'm fine with that. Okay. Probably getting close to a point where, well, actually, I'm in Grand Cell now. If I don't find any better, weapons, then what I'll do is, see, I don't really need, I could just do physical attacks on these guys. I don't need to waste EP. As long as there's within my range of attack. Okay, that is a have to go up. Got it. But yeah, like the amount of twists and turns, right, in this area, ate a lot. You open the chest to find a bandanaed man hiding inside. Just kidding, it's empty. I'm Solid Snake. Because yeah, I'm gonna need to men only. Day 3 to 446. Damn. Okay, that's damn good. Yeah. That's a lot of physical defense up. So let's. Oh, here we go. Yeah. So I'm hoping going in the sewers will net me a lot of equipment, because I'm getting to the point where I'll probably need to be. I'll need to go to like the armor shop or the weapon shop and buy some stuff if it doesn't. Actually, I don't want to risk it with one that maybe isn't even covered. Do that. You can kill him. Yeah, we're just gonna physical attack that one because it can't. Actually, I believe it can't do anything other than arts, and I'm not sure if it even has arts. But good time to just not use EP. Ram capsule. You open the chest to find hundreds of hissing snakes and immediately close it again. Good thing you already got whatever item was in there.
Yeah, like the amount of damage done by the physical attacks just kind of negates the point of using any arts. Like, even if it is more AoE, as per range, it's not exactly worth it. Okay, exterminate the monster. Okay, look at you guys. So you guys are all Mad Tree. Holy shit, you guys have a lot. Weak against arts, weak against fire specifically. Okay, so how do I want to do this? Craft. Well, I'm currently at 200. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this. Hit it once. Do that. Because the nice part about that is I specifically moved it backwards, so I can hit them all in one S-craft. Which takes out some of the adds, which then allows me to do morale, and he can put on Earthwall. And we're all still pretty close to here, so let's... Ah, damn it, confused. Or at least all guarded. This crit. Okay. Good. Damn it. Art. Diamond dust. Guys. I don't like fire, but she doesn't have any fire. It's all more spaced out than that. Arts. Let's get yeah, I'm definitely not gonna need to make sure I keep her like all set up, or keep enough usable items, right? Like that I don't have to necessarily worry about this kind of stuff. Here. Okay. Basically, we need to just start getting to work on. Let's do that.
Let me show you the truth.
Yeah, damn. Yeah. Okay. Craft. Ooh, goddamn! Holy shit! Did not realize it was going to be that. Okay, can you do this? Yeah. Break. Yeah. Need to do as much damage to everyone as possible, but I still want to make sure I'm being smart about it. Yeah, let's just do this. Get everyone their HP back. Yeah, and then I'll have this queued up in case I get to a crit. Good. Okay. So who has the lowest health? 2244, 2249. Okay, I should target one of the 224 ones. Because I want to kill at least one of them. Because that's more important to me. Take out the ones that have, you know, big, like a really big ability to just hinder Of all the people it didn't get to hit, it didn't get agate. I'll do. Oh wait, there's a crit coming. So you know, I'll just do a base attack. Base attack, do that. Get the crit. Not a maximum efficiency crit, but it's still better than nothing. Okay, I'm gonna start working on that. Art, Tiara. Okay. Your craft. You know, I want to make sure that we're all good. So, deal with them. Damn it. Okay. That's good. See, he has fire ones. Okay, that's... How do I want to do this? Is there one that cures status ailments? Yeah, you know, let's do that. Mystery paste. Art. Item. And then I can just do... Where is it?
Take that.
God fucking damn it. Okay. Stop attacking, please. Do Wild Rage.
Take that.
Just trying. I'll do that. Because this will also give defense up. This is a 200. Oh my god, all four confused. That's not good. Actually, the worst possible thing. Because I'm not sure if Confuse has a... Man, this sucks. Wow. That fucking blows, man. Like, the fact that there's not a passive, like, in-game thing being like, you can't just have all four people with the same status ailment that doesn't naturally heal. God fucking Christ. The thing is, I didn't do anything wrong there. I didn't do a single wrong thing. Nope. Everything I did was the correct action to do. Okay. Morale. This fucking Confused, man. God damn it. Like it's not even an available option for me, right? To redo my friggin' whatchamacallums. Like my equipment. I would have to reload the game back to the save prior to the fight. Yeah, great. See, in other fights, it's like, hey,
Like, when you're confused, you won't attack. You'll just walk around and not do anything. But in this one, it's like, no, well, let's screw you over. Because fuck off. Okay, why don't you have a res move? How do you not have a res move? It's absolute garbage. Hey, Neko Dave, how's it going, my man? Hope you're doing well. Getting a bit salty about this fight, but, you know, that's what happens when the entire fight is just confused, everyone's confused. Status elements suck ass. Okay, I'm doing fine. You know, nice day, nice Saturday for me. Anything that I can do. Okay, so let's... You're low, earth, and everyone else. I don't have much fire arts built right now. Diamond dust, they're weak to... Or they're weak to fire, not water, so I can't really do anything. There's a single... yeah, just gonna have to try and do this. Oh, you're confused. God damn it. I don't have a... Actually, do this. Heal up everyone. I don't have a single person that has confuse prevention equipment on, which kind of sucks. So I'm basically just rolling the dice, I think, every time. Oh my god, Earth Wall takes so much time. I'm still gonna try for it, but yeah, he got confused. But at least of everyone, he is one of the few that is he's one of the few that's already procced with a spell. Are you serious? There's everyone else, isn't. Good. Oh my god. His ATS is probably the worst down. Yeah, it really sucks. Because, like, at least in future games, the only status elements that go, like, that don't have a time on it is Petrify, right? Like, that's the only one. Every other one has a associated time limit. But in this game, it doesn't seem to really be the case. It just goes until you heal it. Which kinda sucks immense balls. Just kinda. Okay. Hoping if I kill the ads, they'll use some of their turns to call more ads back. God damn it. Stop it. Okay. The PSV version, they add turn duration display for buffs and say, okay. Yeah, that is a good addition. Without a doubt. I sure would like it. So I can gold so. You know, I'm just gonna do this, see if any of them will die from his S-Craft. Okay. One of them almost did. Okay, I'm gonna do that. 2,258, 1,700, 899. Okay. I'm gonna do this on 899. because I wasn't sure how much the S-Craft would do. But I need to kill them. They just need to cease life real quick. Could try a combo, but probably just safer bet to do this. Okay, so I got another one. See, I got to around this point last time, and it was just hit with a massive, like, everyone got confused in very quick succession. And I couldn't do anything. There we go. Okay. Frickin' go to hell. Heal him up, make sure he doesn't get KO'd or anything. Because I want him to at least get some XP. Right? And then how much health do you have? 211. But there we go. Done. Done with you. Done with this fight. Going back to my sewer exploration. Exterminated monster. Cool. Saving there. Don't want to have to do that again. But once again, yeah, let's walk around blindly in this sewer. Yeah. Let's try and remember the layout of a sewer. GG, thank you. Like, this is like the only game I think I've ever played. This and first chapter, of course, where it's like, we're gonna give you a sewer, a very complex area, and not give you a map. I always get lost in this maze, yep. For sale, reviving bomb never used. It's like, I'm gonna give you a complex map that has ups and downs that you have to navigate and figure out. But maps? Nah, son. It's only for the overworld. Because we don't have a good reason, just because. Fucking Christ, of course you hit me with this now. There's nothing will be as bad as first chapter final. That one, I'm not sure if you remember, but I actually went on NeoSeeker and pulled out a guide. I pulled out a guide for it, where it had all like the things listed out. Okay. Do that. 190. It's fine. Is there anything else I could do to boost damage? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I need to heal him anyway. But I'm also going to maybe the down. No, miss. Okay, so that's the issue. Causes mostly a miss more than anything. I don't really have anything else I could, because I don't wanna use this, a 50 CP sandwich, to give me 10 CP. Actually, maybe it's worth it. Because the main issue I have is, like, what if I don't kill the thing? Like, what if I can't kill him in one? I mean, I gotta try, because this is my best shot, but... okay, craft. And I need to use beatdown too, because it'll be stronger. See, I remember there was a point... Oh, wow. Okay, I definitely did it. Okay, good. I remember there was a point when I was playing through Cold Steel. I think one of them. Oh, yeah, and also, Negodave, I bought Cold Steel 4 for the PC, so, yay. It was 30% off on Humble Bundle, and I figured, it'll probably be that much on the winter Steam sale anyway, so might as well just get it now. I remember there was a point where I forgot that I could just use S-crafts, like, as a regular craft on a turn. I didn't have to, like, S-break. Because I just never thought of it like that. Because it was always, like, something where you could, like, force it into the turn order. And not anything I ever really used on a person's turn. They just naturally got. So I forgot that you could do it. But yeah, look at all that XP. Level. 2 levels on Olivier. Nice! Olivier learned Sniper Shot 2, Chloe learned Chain 2. Good. Okay. Yeah, killing palms, like going out of your way to kill them, is definitely worth it if you're equipped right. So I'm actually glad that I ate the sandwich. Also, I think because I ate the sandwich, I can now make more. So I can make 14. So, I mean, might as well. I'm not sure what better foods there are that give CP in this game. I'm not sure if I can... Because this one's a CP all, and it's a sit-down meal. But I'm not sure if the jelly beans are still something. Because that was the main one at the end of the first game, the jelly beans. So it is a lot of ingredients. But thankfully, with the mirror that you have so kindly gave me, I was able to just buy all the ingredients. Agna sorbet. No people want to prefer ice cream to a royal family, but that's just a dumb rumor. Though if Leia Claudia ate my ice cream, I'd be happy to hear that. Chloe, have you had the ice cream here? Actually, it was grandmother's suggestion. I was really happy to get to try it. Miss, you're good to go. You can, in fact, proudly say you're a purveyor to the royal family. Huh? Bye. So we got... Oh, okay, so Ultima ice cream gives 20 CP. Now speak of the devil, and he shall come. Okay, let's get these ice creams.
Ultima
Ice cream. But don't feel like using all my mirror on that kind of stuff. Now the thing is, right, like I could go explore the other... Oh, wait, maybe I can't. Sewer's currently off limits. They have more foreign visitors in the capital. We're upping the security, make sure they don't get lost and wander in. Oh, sure. The west side was fine, but not the east? Bullshit. What is this, Germany? But that's a Berlin Wall joke. Yeah, we got the inn, seafood hot pot, give me that. Seafood hot pot recipe. Hey, how's it going? During the coup d'etat, a lot of officials and servants got kicked out of the castle. Now those people are all busy back at work. Cleaning up after such an event's hard work, though, so things get back to normal right away. Okay. Shop by. Mocking pie, Tamasha. Oh, okay, so I can just buy Tamatria sandwiches here too as well. That. See, I'm gonna have so many foods that's just like recipe not learned because I just never bothered to eat them. Okay, so I did the quest for one of the sewer ones. There's a sewer monster. Okay, ingenuity quartz. Good work, succeeded. Good, good, good. Let's check that out. Ingenuity. It is a fire quartz, fire element. 2 water, 5 fire, 2 black. Recover small amounts of EP while walking. Ooh. Okay. I believe I was trying to get someone to have fire. Or no, was I... Because I got him up to that. But, wasn't one of the good magics requisite of fire? No, that's wind. I mean, those are all fire ones, so yeah. No, there's a fire. That one, white cannon is wind. Yeah. Abyss Fall, 18 black, 6 each of those. Death Scream, 15, 10, 10. Yeah. Maybe not. Maybe I wasn't. But Ingenuity does seem like a good quartz. Just to have on one of my main people, right? Because of just how good it is. Once again, the annoying part is being able to reasonably see what I am losing and gaining. Because if I put on the fire one, I would get Tiara with him, but I would probably lose some other stuff. Yeah, I'll just leave it as is right now. Actually, I'm building her in like a weird way where she doesn't, like, I'm not quote unquote building her in any specific way, so she's more generalized.
Doing this just to see. 'Cause it's honestly, it's easier to tell. Frankly, the EP would only go down a little bit, but she would gain more fire attacks. She would just gain. She wouldn't lose anything, it seems. Actually, would she lose? Wait. Did she lose dark matter? No, she didn't. Okay, yeah. So I'll do that because at least that's another thing where I don't have to worry. Well, she'll at least regain EP out in the field, so because she's going faster than just about every other person, I'm using her attacks a lot more. I'm using her arts more than other people's. So it's better for me to take care of it. Sweet crepe. Sweet crepe. Mystery crepe. Ooh, okay. Cure, seal, mute, and confuse. I'll take that. I do like how the cooking system in this game, I believe, generally follows the idea of, like, if you make it yourself, it's cheaper. It's just a matter of getting all the ingredients. And, like, at least you are able to make food en masse, or in large quantities, and it's not just in small amounts. Okay. There we go. Just to get some CP. Okay, Garona Gate, Sanctime Gate. So let's go down to Sanctime, see what's... There you go. Didn't know which way it was facing. You see, you missed a plant, Estelle. Come on. Next fight I should, as long as it's not against a lot of enemies, I should... Herb-based scenic route, yeah. Hell's Mars... Yeah. And this is what I'm talking about, because I'll use, like, Ariel on things, and she'll go early enough where it's a lot earlier than most other people. So she uses a lot more EP than others. Go. God, even a 3,000 heal isn't enough to get him totally upped. That is a lot of health he has. This is just Sanctime Gate, right? Yeah, it's just the gate. How's it going, too? There's a lot of trouble with ice earthquakes. Everyone says pretty peaceful. Since the good, yep. It's already been several months since I got posted here for the birthday celebration, huh? Still a lot that's rough, but I've gotten used to life here for the most part. Is there anything interesting? Declaration of safety regarding those earthquakes. Some means a bit off, but we can focus on security at least. Anything for me to take? Haven't I been here before? Get hit by the earthquake. Ah, okay, this is where. Yeah. Okay. That was just on the other end. Okay. So now it's time to go to the Urbe Scenic Route. Because the Urbe Scenic Route monster has dizzying attacks. Is that meant to be confusing? Like it does confuse attacks? Oop. Did not want to encounter this guy. Nah, unlucky way. Okay, you don't like Earth. You guys are fine with anything. So I'll just do that. Blue impact. Stone here. Are you seriously not hitting that?
little thing. Okay. Well, at least it's now just one cat. There we go. There we go. And him doing the killing blows will get him some more HP. So that's good. So I don't have to heal it. Okay. Kinda bullshit. Craft. Of course, did like annoying ass poison. Art. Let's just try and kill you guys before. Don't care for that. Let's see. Annoying because she still took the poison damage. I mean, this is a fine time to use one of the healing items, right? Yeah, because these are all like low HP ones that I wouldn't normally use anyway. So at least I can use them and get the recipe out of them. Urban Royal Villa. Okay, so let's... What's the Cerulean Stone Monument? Oop. Death Blow 2. Chest unleashes a poison gas trap. This would if it could, because you looted already and it hates you now. You looted me already. Stop coming back for more, you greedy plebeians. Okay. They're coming down. There we go. Over here. Hit something really hard. God, she has so much EP compared to Estelle, and I have worked Estelle into an EP kind of character. Defense 3, okay. Wear good shoes and you'll never see defeat. Ha 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 ha. Hoo hee hee ha ha ha. Hoo hee hee ha ha hum. Hoo. I get it. Okay, where are you guys? You guys are Primaras. A monster that reflects arts with a shell-covered head. It can paralyze opponents. Ah, okay, so we don't hit it with arts. Just go smack in the face with bullets.
Enjoy the show.
Smack it in the face with bullets. That's how you do it. You know, it's impact damage. It's blunt force trauma. We were very concentrated, Okay, there we go. Leave alone. Oh, Rhinocider. Okay, that's what the name is. It's blunt force damage, just very localized and therefore intense and not blunt. Akin to piercing, in fact. Okay, so do I want to do anything? Temporarily increases movement. You guys will be too. No notable weak points. You guys are gonna move close. Craft morale. Arts. Earth wall. Are you serious? Oh, that's what I meant by dizzying attacks. That, so at least we get a S-Craft that's a crit. I was going to use Agate, but he is fainted, as we know. Curia. Let's fix him. Art. It's a bit sad because they were a lot closer together and I probably could have gotten all of them if he hadn't gotten dizzied. But oh well. Not much I can do about that. 4056, 4075, 28. Okay, you know what? I'll just do that. Oof. They hit hard and far. Arts. Like to get Earthwall up on everything. Damn it. Okay, it's only gonna be 2. Actually. Move him into there so he gets it as well. I think that's just smart use of a spell. Crafts. Paper. Are you seriously missed that? Okay, craft. Wild Rage. At least she's just dizzy. Heal him. Okay. Craft, can you do... Yeah, kill one. You get it out of there. Good. That, kids, is why we put on the wall. Art. Curia. Craft. Rage. Her get up. The wall her. That. Kills 2 of them, and therefore only 1 attack. So he's fine, safe, everyone's good. That's the area. Go back at nearly full health. That's what we like to see, and then we can just melee him. Honestly, there's nothing too unsafe about it, and I can just do that to make it a little bit faster. There we go. Ooh, not bad. Not bad. Exterminated the monster. That one, a lot easier than those plants. Frickin' vegetation, man. Plants aren't fooling around, man. Crazy. Yeah, good. Okay, thank you for not noticing me, Senpai. The one time I don't want Senpai to notice me, his eyes are only on me. Whatever shall I do? Ancient monument, engraved in place leads Amber monument. Okay, is there no chest down here? Okay. Well, unfortunate. Okay, well at least the enemies don't notice me, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, but I need to explore the rest of the area a little bit more. Clean it out. Tiara Bomb! I waited 4 years for this game and all I got was this stupid chest message. That, damn it, bullshit. Ooh. We're just gonna run. No reason to take that fight in a disadvantageous situation. There you go. Everyone back to full health. We're only a little bit worse for wear in terms of VP. No issues here. Yeah, give me all that sapith. As paying for taking my stuff, you must cut down the tallest tree in the forest with a herring! That is a Monty Python joke, and I love it. Scenic route, Romal Pond. I don't think this was a place I could go last time. In the last game. Probably added it because you can just freely fish everywhere now. Yeah, there we go. And there's probably going to be like a quest here or something. Like, hey, go here. Go to the pond. Go do pond things. Okay, I already came here. Royal Avenue is still even. God, this is such like a big area. And then that's Grune Gate. And then check everywhere. I apologize if me flicking the camera every which way is disorienting, but I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to Grune Gate. Got post connects Grandson Roland. Okay, nice. That is a lot of side area for just gate. Ooh, is there a rest checkpoint? Nope. Okay. Shop by Ambrosial Egg. I already have one. Shellful dish. I'll buy it. Turn in tempura. I'll buy it. And then cures faint sleep, petrify. Radical disfusion, miso, and cheese. Lunacy. Anarchy soup. Anarchy soup. You know what? Straight up, if that was on a menu somewhere, I feel like I would be obligated to buy it and try it at least. You have business here. In the middle of drafting up a patrol plan is, after all, almost time for the signing ceremony. Like if someone said, hey, you want to try some anarchy soup? I'd be like, you know what? Yes. Yes, I do. That does sound like something that I would like to try. As always, this place is huge and patrolling is a tough order. View of the scenery and the feel of the wind and silver lining to it, though. Okay. This place is quite large. But you want to check every corner just in case. Now I know there are no hidden quests here, at least for right now, so. Private Thomas, nothing out of the ordinary. Great weather today, huh? No hidden quest here, but I still want to check just in case it's like, oh hey, there's a surprise item. Doesn't seem like there is, but it's always good to check. Okay, now time to go to the Herb Royal Villa. Although I presume it's pronounced Herbe. Herbe. The Herbe Royal Villa. Please come. Enjoy the stay. Oh. Okay, here. Oh god, that was almost a surprise attack. Again. Yeah, you can see, like, Estelle doesn't have any issue with EP right now because she's just regenning it passively. So she's gonna be at full, like, all the time now. Whereas now it's gonna be fall on Chloe to be a little bit behind. But we have EP recovery items, and when you level, you just get it all back anyway. So it doesn't really matter in the long run. No, excuse me. The Royal Villa is sort of nostalgic in a that was an awesome adventure kind of way. Seems a bit more lively this time though. The villa is usually open to the general public. Many people use it as a place to relax. Such a refined setting! It speaks to my muse. Perhaps I should wield my lute in the service of further rest and healing for everyone here. Yeah, you'll send them into comas maybe. I see the point about a vacation spot though. There's a lot of families here. A better lost kid was with a family like that. So let's go find this Raymond guy. Right, let's go. I can just fish in the royal pond. It's simple, but this garden has a very nice atmosphere. The shrubs and lawn are very well tended. This is quite lovely. I imagine more of a showy place, but this isn't bad. You see, the pigs keep me go cuckoo since like forever. Hey, see us? Pigeons, they're going poo-poo. As long as you get permission to the villa, you can eat here in the garden. Don't you think it'd be perfect for a family group thing? It's a really great spot for a picnic. Our family comes out here often to the royal villa. After all, the queen was good enough to open it to us citizens. I couldn't bear not being able to use it.
I hear a fearsome cry by the thicket near the villa. If I had been a monster, I would have dragged it out kicking and screaming. I would have slammed it in the ground with my judo throw, but ultimately it was too scared of me and never showed itself.
Dude, man, if there's ever another coup, we'll have to call on that guy, right? Based on how he makes himself sound. Pretty formidable fellow. I wonder if he is truly that formidable.
Oh dear, and the bracers will be here any minute. Where could she have gone?
Hello? Hello?
Yes, may I ask where you... Wait, you're...
Hello? I guess you remember us?
How could I forget? We all owe you greatly for what you did at the villa. And wait, that's...
Is something wrong, sir?
No. No, I'm mistaken. You just look like someone I know, miss.
Oh, do I remind you of your girlfriend, perhaps?
Not at all. So, I take it you're the team Ellen said would be coming?
Yeah, that's right. Is everything is everything okay, though? You seem kind of troubled.
It's about that lost child, actually. She's, how to put this, lost again? She told me, let's play hide and seek, and just vanished. I've been looking for her ever since.
Oh, crap.
I'll find her soon, I swear. Please, wait in the lounge. You know where that is, right?
Yeah, I do, but you look like you're having some trouble. Sure you don't want a hand?
Are you sure? I wouldn't want to impose.
Hey, we're already on the case, right? Tell us her name and what she looks like, and we'll get looking.
Thank you. She's a preteen girl wearing a white frilly dress and a black hair ribbon. She never gave me her name, though.
You didn't find out her name? Seriously?
She wouldn't tell me. Every time I asked, she just said, it's a secret. I think she came in with her family, but I couldn't find her parents or anyone who knew her. My only option was to call you in the end.
Oh, yeah. I see. Hide and seek, huh? Energetic little girl you got there.
Not sure I'd say energetic. Precocious and whimsical is more like it. I got the distinct impression she was enjoying toying with the adults around her.
Oh, a prank-loving kitten, then.
Yes, exactly. Where could she have gotten off to? I'm fairly sure she hasn't left the building, but...
In other words, we must search the entire building, including the courtyard. Run! Yes. Perfect place for a game of kitten and mouse.
I'll wait in the lounge, then. When you find her, please bring her there.
Will do. Yo. Okay, let's hunt down a kitten. Child. So, white dress, black hair ribbon. I can't imagine she'll be hard to find an outfit like that. I'm eager to see what kind of girl she is. Let's get searching. Okay. Makes me regret that I didn't bring Tita, but I'm not going to go all the way back to the guild just to get her. Okay, so where is Child? Yes. Oh god, yeah, this place. Time to... Well, luckily this time when I'm searching, I'm not going to be encountering a fight every time I leave the door. Is there a book you're looking for? Girl? No, I haven't seen her. Check every door. Under the bed? Nope. Over here? Nope. Plates? Nope. No, turbo mode. Into every door I shall go. Just press around checking. Royal Fine Art. This pot presented by the Republic Ambassador is quite lovely. Yep, the Republic sure has some nice pottery. I can spot their quality from an arduous way. That's an Imperial pot, sis. It's written around the label. All you have to do is read it. Talk about eye-rolling inducing. Ah, yes, I love a piece by Beethoven. It's Mozart. Fuck! Large dining table. Oh. Maybe she's hanging under here? Yeah, I didn't think so. Putting that aside, bending over in your current outfit may not be wise, Estelle. Huh? How to put this delicately? Your unmentionables are now quite mentionable. Excuse me? He's not wrong, Estelle. You ain't wearing shorts anymore, so be careful, yeah? Right.
For once in his life, Olivier was not reprimanded. Merely accepted that it was kind of correct.
That girl with the spears, but it's like she's trying to tease me. Not letting her get away with it. I'm Walter, Senator of the Republic's Parliament. I've come a bit early in order to inspect the site and prepare for the signing ceremony. Upon mark of Ville, this is. Indeed, it is more than sufficient for hosting the ceremony. The Liberal Kingdom is quite small on the map, and yet feels anything but now that I'm actually here. The people are kind, and no matter where I go, the view is breathtaking.
One could say that about most places, if you really want it to be.
I had to resort to God to find her. Oh, great.
He's late! Too late, I say! Curse you, Philip! How much time does it take just to purchase a magazine and some donuts?
Okay.
Blasted, how long does he intend to keep me?
Hey! Oh.
You!
What's up with this dude? Duke Dunan. Oh, joy of joys. Hello, Uncle. Have you been well?
Have you no shame, Claudia? And you, brigand! Because of you, all because of you, I have been forced into this life of shame. House arrest of all things.
Okay, I don't think it's really fair to say that it's our fault. You're the one who bought into Colonel Richard's plan, you know? You should be grateful you live in a kingdom as forgiving and merciful as liberal. With this Arabonia, your nobility would only serve to speed you to the gallows.
I confess that imprisoning Her Majesty was out of line. Perhaps. Richard may have suggested it, but I should have gainsaid him.
So you can't actually admit you were wrong about that whole deal? That's pretty humble coming from you.
Do not misunderstand me. I love and respect Her Majesty. As both a ruler and an aunt, she is utterly above reproach. But you, Claudia, to consider naming a little girl like you as her successor is simply madness. Unacceptable insanity.
Now just a second. Chloe's smart, studious, kind, merciful. She's got all kinds of virtues that attract people to her. Where do you get off calling her a little girl, huh? Estelle, that's enough. I've always admitted that I'm not ready to take the throne. I suppose it's only natural my uncle finds that unpleasant.
But Chloe, you always did have some sense at the very least. But you, Claudia, have always seemed allergic to attending public ceremonies. I am far better known among the citizenry, while you remain a veritable ghost. You have not once publicly demonstrated that you are ready to stand above others. Why, from what I understand, you hide your true identity while living as a student. And as if that weren't enough, you even waste your time at some backwater orphanage? She should be presiding over the common rabble at ceremonies, not wallowing in the mud with them. That is the purpose of nobility, to stand above all other men in their lordship.
It's as you say, Uncle. I'll admit, I don't really know much about the purpose of nobility, so you might have a point.
Of course I do.
But I can say this. Chloe's trying her very hardest to figure out what she wants to be, and is helping us out in the middle of her own problems. And she sure as hell is doing a lot more than some duke who sits around doing nothing because he's under house arrest.
What? You dare?
Estelle. Uncle Dunan, I am trying, as hard as I can, to find my own path as I help Estelle. I think, by the end of it all, we will know if I have the right to become the next queen or not. So, please, hold your judgment until then.
What? This is absurd. I will deal with this no further. Begone!
Trust me, I don't want to stick around. Though, come to think of it, I need to. I gotta ask one thing. Does a little girl in a white dress come by here?
What are you talking? No little girls have come by. Begone!
Yeah, sure. Enjoy your donuts or whatever. Pardon us.
Ugh.
Fucking Duke Dunan. I'm fighting the urge to strangle that guy. He's all acting like he's the most innocent person in the world while insulting Chloe at the same time. No, his criticism was fairly reasonable, I think. His concept of nobility is perhaps outdated, but he is correct about the qualities one must possess to lead. But wait, I'm not sure I agree with fame being a prerequisite for rightful inheritance. Countless rulers in days past were unknown upon their ascent, and still they performed great works during their respective reigns. Erebonia had one such man. After the deaths of all potential heirs due to civil war, one unsung hero took the throne in their stead.
Oh. Ooh, who is that?
That man is now hailed as the emperor who returned Erebonia to its former glory. That was Emperor Drycles, correct?
Ooh, it's Drycles. He comes back. He's plot relevant later.
The very same. My point is thus. You have nothing to worry about, Princess. Maybe. He still has a point about my readiness, however. To tell you the truth, I'm glad we met him here. I think I've gained a new sense of what I'm lacking. Well, I'm glad you got something positive out of it. Anyway, shall we find us a lost girl? Yes, let's.
Okay. So that goes back inside. You gotta search around here for where a child mayhaps be. What the heck? Bench? No, near the bench. She's not behind the bench or the planter.
Hey, maybe she's in the planter. Oh, come on, she's not a damn cat. Yeah, I guess not.
No, near the bench.
Oh, a girl wearing a white dress? No, I think I saw something like that playing around here. Do you know where she went? I'm sorry, I don't quite remember. Darn it. Is that found on orbital energy too? That's lots of things around orbital energy in the world.
Dude, it's an orbital fountain.
He's such a romanticist. If he is a prince, then I suppose that makes me the princess. I see. This villa certainly feels worthy of royalty. Just being here makes me feel like I've become a prince myself. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes. Yes, I say. Yes. Okay. So, let's go back into some of these rooms, because maybe I didn't... Because I was randomly just clicking around, but perhaps I didn't click around correctly. And I still do need to check the other side of the main area as well. This is going to be a fun time. Villa Gallery, Throne of the Last King, shared much favored by previous King Area III during his time at the Urbe Villa. Okay, so let's come in here, maybe? Okay, and I have to be careful not to go back to Raymond, because I've talked to Duke Dunan, and apparently not speaking to Raymond after talking to Duke Dunan gives me bonus BP, which is odd. This is the crest room where the Non-Aggression Pact signing ceremony will be held. Oh, is that so? Yes, of course. On the day itself, there won't just be ambassadors from the Empire and Republic. They'll also be represented from our liberal kingdom present. Didn't really get a chance to look at this place when I was here during the coup d'etat. It's kind of nostalgic. He saved me when I was held here. It was touching to know the room from that time is being used for the signing ceremony. Yeah. Still, though, now that I can just relax and have a good look at it, it really is a very dignified room. Absolutely. That's why I always work extra hard when I clean it. I'm not great at cleaning, but I understand how you feel. Well, good luck with it. Yes, thank you. There is this child. Come on. There's a lovely podium here. Still peeked underneath it, but there's no one hiding here. Oh, I was so sure this was it. I think she's a bit less predictable than that.
Damn it. Damn it. Not under the podium. Ugh. That'd be the best place to hide.
Okay, so we are back in here. I went out that way. So, out that way.
Lost child.
Oh, okay, so it's not in a... So there are places I have to check off, basically. Chekhov's gun. She's not on the table. Check the podium, but nope. She wasn't around the bench. Okay, so gotta check out. She's not fishing. Okay. I've seen a girl. Well, yes and no. After all, despite how marvelous I look, I've lived over 70 years. Should have seen at least one girl in a white dress, but I couldn't say when or where. Ha ha ha. No, sounds like poo-poo. Try giving them some food. Listen close this time. Tell if you really listen, they're going cuckoo, just like pigeons should. Girl in white dress. Pretty sure I didn't see her. Girl in white dress. I've seen a number of girls, but I don't remember how they all looked. I'm sorry. Would you mind asking someone else? Would you mind asking someone else? Sounds so mean comparative. Looking for a girl in a white dress? So I don't think I'd be of any help. See, it's like, it's one thing to say like, hey, I can't help you, sorry. But it's like, you should, like, go ask someone else. It's like oddly aggressive in the rejection. Like, she said it polite enough, but it was still like, I feel like it still came off a bit strong. Okay. I'm going to save just in case I missed something somewhere. Malta Center, yep, come a bit early, yep. Okay, where the heck is this child? Royal Villa Lounge, okay, so don't speak to him. Don't speak to him after talking to Duke Dunan. So you need to be careful not to talk to him. Drawing room, large dining table, no one's under it. Huh. Where, oh where, could this child be? Is she in the pot? Big scarlet pot says here. Hey, is this the pot that the spare key? This is the pot that had the spare key when we freed the manor. This is sort of an actual kid-sized pot, so maybe she's in here. Are you kidding me? For one thing, how the hell would she squeeze through the opening? Oh, good point. But, like, what if? Beautiful plate. Eastern style pot. Ransamir hide and seek champion 1202. Basically, she is very good at it. If I don't find her in, like, I'm gonna do like one more check of like this middle area because that's the only place where I can imagine maybe I missed like a check spot. But like, might need to ask for a hint from you, Neko Dave, if I'm even in the right area or something. Because quickly, yeah, not in the pot, of course. Because I am quickly finding thing around here. Yeah. She's in one of the rooms? Okay. Because I figured I was checking. Did I not just check everywhere? Maybe. So this is the lounge. Or no, this is the bedroom. Gonna have to check. Like, I don't want to talk to him because there we go. Still checked under the counter just in case. Hey! Something the matter? You could say that. Oh, I lost. How did Raymond not see her? She's under the table that he's at. What the? Hey, are you that kid we met at Air Latin? I thought it might be you, Rem. Hello, miss. I'm happy you remembered me. Oh my god. Introduction of the girl, the myth, the legend, Ren. Goodness, I wasn't expecting her to be an acquaintance of yours. So your name is Ren, right? That's right. Sorry for keeping it a secret, mister. Don't worry. But Ren, why'd you run off and play hide and seek like that? I was worried. Because I'd heard Mrs. Stowe was coming. I wanted to play hide and seek with her, so I worked really hard to find a nice hiding spot. Well, okay. It's kind of incredible you knew it was us coming, though. You said you're bracers, right? I heard some bracers would be coming. Well, we are. Yeah, but we're not the only bracers in the world, you know? Could have been someone else. But I believed. I knew you'd be the ones who'd come. You didn't see? You did. I guess I can't argue against that logic. Well, more to the point. Where are your mom and dad, kiddo? Why are you playing around here on your own? What are you looking at? That's enough out of you, mister. You have no idea how to speak to a young lady. Oh, well, I, Lady Wren, am feeling generous today, so I'll forgive you. Anyway, where did Papa and Mama go? I'm not so sure either. Wait, you don't know? Not at all. I came here with Papa and Mama to play. But after lunch, Papa gave me a real serious look and said, Ren, Papa has something important to do, so he and Mama have to say goodbye for now. But don't worry. Once it's done, we'll come and get you. Be a good girl until Papa comes back, alright? They just... What the hell? I'm already 11, so I said, I'll be good, Papa. And after that, Papa and Mama left. Okay, so she's 11 in this game, which I guess makes sense. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe in Kuro she's 18, and that's like 7 years from now, because it's... The Erebonia arc is 5 years. Kinda. Like, Crossbow happens, then the Erebonia arc is like 5-ish years, and then Kuro takes place, what, 2 years after the end of Cold Steel / Reverie, which is... Well, Reverie's like 1 year after Cold Steel 4, and then Kuro's 1 year after Reverie, I think? Something like that. So, yeah, that tracks. You have seriously got to be kidding me. I certainly wasn't expecting something like that. What should we do? This seems to be quite a bit beyond just finding her parents at this point. Yeah, tell me about it. Agate, you think we should? Yeah, that's fine. It's part of the job, so we can't just leave her here. Don't worry, Raymond. We'll take care of this girl for now. Hey, Ren? Do you want to visit the Capital's Bracer Guild with us? But we'll be able to find your Papa and Mama easy peasy. Really? But Papa and Mama said they had something important to do and to wait here. It's okay. We'll definitely find them. Trust in Miss Estelle, okay? Okay then. I'll go with you. Thank you, Miss Estelle. It's okay. Stick close by, though, Ren. I wouldn't want you to get hurt. Phew. Thank you again. Take good care of her. Leave it to us. Like Estelle said, back to the guild house.
Okay. So that's not a bad place to, because I imagine you don't, it's not necessitated to find her by checking every other place, it's just like you have to go to the place she's hiding in. So like on a speed run, you would just be able to go right there, and it would be pretty quick, honestly.
Okay. Status. Okay, so that's that. To do... Okay, after... Okay, so after finding her, before doing it... Okay, so...
Before doing some kind of investigation thing, I need to accept another quest. Because it is time limited. Oh, yeah, look, there's Ren in the, it's a nice, cute trail. Look at that. If anything, that's a very poor place to have the person that you're, like, trying to protect. If anything, they should be in the middle. That way there's people in front of and behind the person that you were trying to protect. Because, like, right now, like, dude, Predator comes, just friggin' tags you in the back. Boom. Kid's gone. Mission failed. You won't get him next time. Ah, yes, you are. Check her health in battle. Oh, did she have like a shit ton of health?
Huh? Oh my. Philip? How have you been?
Your concern does me too much credit, Your Highness. I hope you and Mrs. Stella are well. Have you been to the villa recently?
We have, actually. You're, busy in the capital, I take it?
Yes, I was making some purchases on the orders of His Highness the Duke. Did you, perchance encounter His Highness while you were at the villa?
We encountered him, alright. We wanted to be nice and say hello. It's been some time since the, unpleasantness.
From your expressions, I take it he said something thoughtless to you once again. As his retainer, you have my utmost apologies.
Oh, you don't need to apologize for him, Philip. I have to admit, I was a little worried when I'd heard he was placed under house arrest. He seems to be taking it well, however.
It is kind of you to say so. Now, I fear I must be off if you'll pardon me, Your Highness.
Dude, Philip is like the MVP, man.
Guess Philip's job is even harder now. He's been taking care of Duke Dunan since Dunan was young, right? He's been Dunan's retainer for the past 20 years, from what grandmother tells me. I believe he was a member of the Royal Guard before then. Wait, really? Philip? Wow, guess you really can't judge by looks. Huh, you really shouldn't underestimate him. Even I can tell he's not just any old guy. Huh? What do you mean, Ren? Oh, you know, like how he can walk with his eyes closed? I sure couldn't do that.
Yeah, she can tell he's trained, because I wonder why.
I think they're just narrowed, Ren, not closed. I mean, you noticed how he opens his eyes when surprised, right? Really? I didn't. I want to see, I want to see. Maybe I can get a good look if I surprise him next time. Okay, so let's encounter a battle. Oh wait, can I heal? Holy shit! 10,202 health? That... I do kind of like how that is an allusion to her status, in a way. Where it's like every other character would have, like, piss for health. But she is a veritable tank. Not some ordinary little girl, I assume. That's a really clever way to allude to it in a... How did I not... Whatever. It's like, you wouldn't really think of like, oh yeah, check her passive health. But it's like, no, if you do, you can see it's very large. Higher than those monsters we fought in the, like, that is a lot of, health. Because that's more than any boss monster I think we fought to this point. God damn it. Oh no, Ren is knocked unconscious. Whatever shall we do? You know what I'm gonna do Wild Rage. That way he has 200 CP. It's not important that he does. But I want him to have it just in case any other fights occur. But I'm just gonna go and try and find, or just get to the town, because there might be like an auto rest here where I won't need to use EP or something. Okay, let's get back to the guild. I need to talk to Elnan about Ren. There's that, but our army contact should be showing up soon. You didn't forget about that, right? Oh, for crying out. Huh? What's wrong? You said you're gonna show me to this guild place, right? Well, milady, please lend me your hand. I, Olivier Lenheim, shall have the honor of escorting you. No, thank you. I'd rather Miss Estelle to show me. My disappointments are ceaseless. Sorry, Olivier, no luck. Come on, Ren. I'll show you to the Bracer Guild. Yay!
Yay! Oh boy!
Sweet crepe. Yeah, all those. Hey, how's it going, kid? Dick.
Hey, you! You in the white!
You mean me?
Yeah, you!
Are you gonna come say hi? Oh, why do I have to say hello to you?
Everyone who comes to town has to come say hi to me.
I don't want to.
What did you...
After all, my papa said a gentleman always introduces himself first. I don't want to be friends with someone who doesn't practice common courtesy.
What are you staring at me for? Fine, I'll let you off for today. You can go away.
That's such an odd thing where it's like everyone comes and says hi to the child. Oops, late again. Yeah, like that Dick's love at first sight will end in a broken heart is 99.7%. He's rather clumsy emotionally. This child is ruthless. Absolutely savage. I love it.
Okay. Time for the Bracer Guild.
We're back, Elnan. Oh. Hi, Estelle. Hello again, Miss Bright. You seem to be running into each other quite a bit these days. Oh, hey there, Colonel Sid. Thought the old man might send you, Sid. You're back from Layston Fortress, I see. That's right. I just arrived here a little while ago on one of our patrol ships. I apologize for the wait. No, it's okay. There we go. Ooh, stretch my back a little bit. We actually had a little job of our own to take care of. Speaking of which, would that young lady be? Oh, right. Yeah, she is. Some stuff went down, so we had to bring her along. Hey, Rem. We've got some things we need to talk about with the army man. Can you go wait on the second floor? Oh, is this work stuff? Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, I guess I don't mind. You're just like Papa. It's always work, work, work. I don't really like that very much. Aw. Ren, right? Do you want to talk for a little while? I want to get to know you. With you? Well, okay, I guess we could. Okay. We'll be on the second floor, Estelle.
These two children. See, I kind of, like, I really like Tita's hat. I kind of wish she still had it in Cold Steel 3 and 4. With, like, the buckle tails.
Saved by the Tita. Well, your report on the situation can wait for now. Let's hear out Colonel Sid first. Sure. Lay it on us, Sid.
Thank you. I'm in a hurry myself. So, this is an official request from the Royal Army. There's a series of incidents we'd like you to investigate.
Incidents? Why does the way you say that make me shiver a bit?
You're aware of the Non-Aggression Pact, yes? I'm afraid threatening letters have been delivered to all parties involved in the signing.
Someone's threatening the treaty? That's not good at all. What did the letters say exactly?
Please, have a look.
To all parties involved in the Non-Aggression Pact, immediately back down from this act of deceit and false compromise. Should you not, a great disaster will be visited upon you. What in that? Yeah, that's a threat, all right. Is this the whole thing?
Yes, that's the entire thing. As you may have noticed, there's no name or any other indication of a sender. Normally, I'd simply dismiss it as a prank, however, something about the situation makes you believe it's more than a bad joke, yes? Yes, it's the volume of letters sent, you see. The first arrived at Leyston Fortress. Copies were then sent to the Airship Company, Grand South Cathedral, Hotel Rowenbaum, and the Liberal News Service. Then, copies arrived at both the Erebonian and Calvary Embassies, the Urbe Royal Villa, and even Grand South Castle itself. 9 letters in total.
Who sent that many letters?
Yeah, that'd be a lot of work for a prank in poor taste. I can see why the army would start to get concerned.
I don't get it, though. The Airship Company? The Liberal News? The friggin' hotel and a church? They don't seem to have anything to do with the signing.
They're not totally unrelated, to be honest. The Airship Company shall be sending out charter vessels to ferry the Imperial and Republican officials here. They will, of course, be staying at the Rowenbaum. Furthermore, the church, or specifically Archbishop Current of the cathedral, has been asked to be an observer of the signing. And the Liberal News has been preparing a special report on the pact and signing for weeks. So they are all connected somehow.
So, do we have any idea who's behind it?
That could be a difficult question to answer. This is an international matter, meaning anyone from Liberal, Erebonia, or Calvard could be responsible. Yes, the Warhawks in either the Empire or the Republic for starters. Could even be someone from another country entirely who isn't happy to see all 3 countries working together.
Of course, there are plenty of suspects in Liberal as well. And we can't forget the obvious answer. The Society. So what exactly do you want us to investigate here, Sid?
Right then, the mission. We'd like for you to investigate all the locations that have received the letters and see if anyone has any further leads. Minus Leyston and Urbe, that is. We'll handle those. The other 7 locations are yours.
So the Airship Company, Grand South Cathedral, Hotel Rowenbaum, the Liberal News, the Erebonian Embassy, the Calvardian Embassy, and Grand South Castle. That will involve a bit of walking. More to the point, our uniformed soldiers asking around would attract a great deal of unwanted attention. Now that you lack an intelligence division, it makes sense to ask the Guild to help investigate such matters.
As embarrassing as the situation is, you're exactly right. Without a functional intelligence division, we're very limited in what we can do. However, the new general plan from the top brass is to have the Guild help us with as many tasks as possible. This is simply one case of that.
Oh, really? Thanks a heap, Dad. Yeah, that's about what I expect from the old man.
I must admit, it was my request to ask for you, however. I've been placed in charge of the defense of the capital region until the signing ceremony. I'd like as much information as I can possibly obtain in order to prepare a proper defense. Can I ask you to take this job?
Oh, well, I do want to help. Really kind of hip-deep in another case at this point.
That girl, right? Let's hear a report on that situation now.
Ugh, I need to drink some water. Getting parched.
Ugh. Drink like a fish. Eat. Got another water right here as well. Because I will say, doing voices and talking so much really just does wear on your throat quick. Because, like, holy crap. crap, this game has a lot of dialogue and text.
Excuse me. Estelle explained the situation with Ren being abandoned at the Herbe Royal Villa.
I see. Yes, an abandoned child is a problem you cannot simply ignore.
Why would anyone do such a thing? It's kind of freaking me out too. I actually met her parents once briefly. It seemed like this really thoughtful, loving couple. They adore Ren from what I saw. I have to think something really, really serious happened to them to make them leave her. Possibly. May have gotten entangled in something and wanted to keep their child out of it. I do see an opportunity to kill two birds with one stone, however. Huh? Ren and her parents are foreigners, remember? You'll need to inquire at the hotel and the embassies regardless. Hey, I think I know where you're going with this. It just so happens they got threatened. We'd want to check with the airship company too, to come to think of it. I'll put out a general alert to all army posts to watch for our parents as well. Should they pass through any of the gate checkpoints, we should know. Thanks, Colonel. Sounds like you can take the job after all. Colonel, you may leave the investigation itself to us. I presume you'll want the final report in paper in person, however. Yes, prefer to avoid telephones to avoid any risk of interception. You'll be able to find me at the Herbe Royal Villa beginning today, actually. I'm sorry for the extra trouble, but could I ask that you bring the final report there in person? Sure. We'll see you at the villa once we know what's up. I wish you luck then. After seeing Colonel sit out, Estelle's team decided to split up to investigate. Estelle, Zin, Olivier, and Chloe were to head to the embassies, Grand South Castle, and the Liberal News, while Agate will investigate the Cathedral, Hotel, and Airship Company on his own. Okay, we'll be heading out. Tita, Ren, sorry to leave you two behind. Oh, it's okay. We're going out shopping. What? Sorry, Estelle. Ren really wants to visit the department store. Why, that's not how I remember things, Tita. As I recall, you were the one who said she wanted to look at all the stuffed animals. Ah, Ren! Well, I know you're bored, Ren, but since I'm not sure when we'll find out something about your parents, I'd like you to wait here. Oh, come on, that's so not fair. Double doe-eye stares? It'll be cool. Tia's with her, so they should be fine if they're just out shopping and stuff. I guess so. Okay, Tita, Ren, we'll be back by this evening, so you need to be back by then too, okay? The capital's a really big place, so don't get lost. We will and we won't. Ren, let's go. After you. See ya, everyone. Meow. Bye, children. They sure became fast friends. Yeah, it's really easy to become friends at that age. Man, youth. I feel all old now. Although, Tita and Ren together, why does that combination send a chill of doom down my spine? Oh, I think they'll be fine. Tita's kind of easy to push around, though. Get the feeling Ren might try to drag her into all kinds of stuff. That might be a good point. Oh yeah, Elnan. Did you get the names of that kid's parents? It took a little insistent asking, but she eventually gave them. Her father's a trader from Crossbell. Harold and Sophia Hayworth are their names. Trader from Crossbell. Harold and Sophia Hayworth. Okay, got written down. I got two. Alright, let's get this investigation started. So remember, Estelle's group will visit the embassies, Grand Cell Castle, and the Liberal News. Embassies, Grand Cell Castle, Liberal News. Zin, Olivier, we will be counting on your aid at the embassies. Fear not, my brilliant smile can open any door. We'll make sure to see the ambassadors. Your Highness, your help will be invaluable at Grand Cell Castle. Please introduce Estelle to whoever can best help our investigation. Of course. As for the Liberal News, I believe you yourself have an in for that, Estelle. Yeah, I can bug Niall about it. He kind of owes me at this point. And that leaves the Cathedral, the Airship Company, and the Rowan Bomb. Agate, good luck with those. No prob. Shouldn't take too long. So, let's go!
It's time to go!
Time to get questioning, then. Where should we start?
I don't think it matters too much. If you want to go to the Calvary Embassy, you've got a free pass with me around. I can introduce you to Elsa whenever.
I, of course, can guess into the Arbonian Embassy. They should be glad to escort us if I introduce myself at the gates. And, of course, I rather doubt it would be very hard for me to guess into the Grand Cell Castle. It might be wise to simply go straight there and speak with Grandmother. Can't doubt the Liberal News will give us any trouble either, so... Yeah, let's just pick a direction and go. But I need to go back into the guild. The missing exhibit. A bit ago, one of our exhibits was removed by someone. Not particularly valuable items, so it's likely just a prank, but I would like to ask for investigation just to be safe. Please come to our museum, East Block, near the landing port. Good work. I'm going to still... Okay, I'm still rocking Lost Child, but that's fine. Okay. Okay, so now let's go to the East Block. Near the landing port. This the museum? Yes, okay. Yeah, because I need to do this. Just hand over that thing to the museum director. Apparently looking into whether or not this museum can hold, so I'm having a wander while they check it out. The museum head is busy. Hope they don't fall ill. Great collapse is the trigger to the destruction of the Zamirian culture. Perhaps it has something to do with the towers.
Where is this man?
I need to know. Hello? Hello there, how can I help you? Better yet, how can we help you? We're at the Bracer Guild, sir. Oh, excellent. I was hoping someone would come soon. Let's waste no time getting down to business. Yes. Yeah, sure. So, what was stolen? Ooh, you itch my head good. Ugh, and you just get like that nice, perfect itch spot, and it feels great. Oh, something about it. Ooh, there we go. About that. Do you notice anything off here? Off? This is the Airship Gallery, right? Hey, now you mention it, something seems to be missing. You're right, Estelle. There's a portrait of the Arsail on this wall, as I recall. Now that you mention it, Chloe, I do remember something like that being here. How could I forget? I saw the portrait myself while touring the capital.
Guess we know why you called us now. The portrait of the Arsail was stolen, wasn't it?
Precisely that. It was there this morning, but around noon or so I noticed that it was gone. This card was on the wall in its place. Ah, lovely. Oh, beauteous princess and her loyal companions! The image of the proud white falcon has fallen into my hands. Should you seek it, then answer my challenge. Yo! The first key is in the residence of the aged general. Search the onlooker of time. Is in the residence of the aged general. Search the onlooker of time. Him. Again. A rivalry burns brighter still.
Yeah, sounds like Phantom Thief Blue Blanc, alright. You guys told me about him, but I thought you were exaggerating.
You already know who the criminal is. And that's what I call reassuring. I have every confidence that you'll crack this case. We won't let you down. We'll be back before you know it. Okay. Does this game have the highest quantity of Blue Bonk search quests out of all Trails games? Because I feel like most other games just had like one. Okay, so I'm looking for the aged general, Seeker of Time. Aged general. Is there a place with a clock? Well, they probably already use clock. Is there any place with like a something else or something? I don't know. Brought a new rod to replace my old one, but used the same route since I started fishing, so I thought it was about time for upgrade. I wanted to do my old rod. I only use new top class rods to see, so I had to keep up. You fish, don't you? Well, some. Does she know? Well, then let me off for this. Bamboo fishing rod. Nice. Wow, thank you. Be sure to catch plenty of fish with it. Okay, nice. Cool. Free stuff. Grand Cell West Box. Okay, those are. Okay, so what's this? That's hotel. I don't need to do a hotel. I'm looking for something maybe with like a time stamp on it. General Morgan's residence. Okay, General. So that's like a because he even mentioned what residence of the aged general. Yeah. Good search changed a bit. Maybe it's my imagination, but it seems to smile more than I'm accustomed to seeing. Because it's just aged general, not retired. Because General Morgan ain't retired, is he? For all my husband's dislike of bracers, he certainly speaks of them quite a lot recently. Perhaps it's Cassius's influence, as shocking as that would be. Okay. Search the onlooker of time. Is there like a clock or something? I met a girl in a white dress a little while ago at the cathedral. I wish I could have played with her. Oh, onlooker of time, grandfather clock. So the aged general is probably General Morgan. In that case, is that the onlooker of time? I'd say it's likely. We'll need to check inside. Estelle asked and received permission from the owners of the house to investigate the clock. Upon inspection, they found a card stuck in the back. The second key is in the city. Seek the symbol perched on the ground. As we thought. My, I think something like that was in this house. Well, this guy isn't the type to harm people who aren't involved in his weird plan, so don't worry. Best to close up tight at night just in case there's any more mischief, though. Yes, of course. Yes, we'll be careful. All right, shall we continue? The symbol on the ground. What is in the city? The symbol perched on the ground. Each of my affiliated royal family, signing, church is ultimately neutral, can pray to the gods and watch over the proceeding. Dude's in, T-posing. Call them stained glass. Incredible glass window. Door's locked. So this one, symbol on the ground. So am I supposed to be looking for like a tile on the ground? That's on the ground. Just a book. Okay. Worshiper, no, I don't want to pray. Never. Don't pray. Worshiper, now close your eyes and fold your hands over your heart. Okay. Maybe could have touched on where granddaughter Rihanna was kidnapped. Being the girl's a hostage, those intelligence information guys sure are a bunch of cowards. See, I don't want to look over at the guide right now because I know that there are hints to where I need to go. And, you know, I like to try and give it an honest shot prior to getting the hints. Talk, they're good men, we simply aren't finding them. Hey, there's a nice man somewhere out there. Curry of Dreams! Shot by Nap Killer. Cures sleep. Just one step and feel the power of caffeine. Herb sandwich. Caffeine. Delicious. I personally don't like coffee that much, but you know what? To each their own. Caffeine. Like if I get caffeine, it's from like Mountain Dew or soda, or other sodas. Mountain Dew is a soda. A while back, my wife and I went on a pilgrimage to all the chapels and cathedrals in Liberal. Turns out she just wanted to go shopping for all the latest trends in every region. Anyway, Archbishop Curran suggested that I put together a journal detailing my pilgrimage, so here I am. Not much of a ride, but what the hey, I'll give it a shot. Okay. In the city, symbol perched on the ground. So, is there maybe by the mall? Maybe? Maybe there's symbols on the ground over here. Friggin' maybe. Need symbols on the ground. Symbols on the ground. Symbols on the ground. Just symbols on the ground. Any symbols on the ground? Yeah. Symbols on the ground. Yes. Symbols on the ground. Yeah. Symbols on the ground. Yeah. Ooh. That's a symbol. This season sale always takes a dive, so I'm definitely not missing out on a big event like signing ceremony to boost our intake. Alright, got a big old pack signing memorial sale. Oh, Estelle, Tita, take care of Ren. Yeah, leave it to me. I got lots of places I want to go with Ren. Just don't get lost. Okay, good luck with your work. Nope. Talk to her again. Keep shopping here for a bit. Ren, so this is where you were? Hi, Estelle. Which stuffed animal do you like? I think that rabbit's pretty cute. Really? What a coincidence. I think that bunny's the cutest too. Looking at these stuffed animals reminds me of Annalise. I wonder what she's doing now. Annalise? She's a person like me, but she's a lady who loves stuffed animals. Sure you two would get along, Ren. Well, I get to meet this lady? She's out of the capital on work right now. You might meet her at some point. When is some point? Tomorrow? The day after? I'm not quite sure. Aw. Shot by Liberal News. Yeah, sure, I'll buy. Issue 4. Anti-cold helmet. Prevents freeze. That's not bad. Not bad at all. But, Firefly fungus. Server tomato. Used plenty making those tomato sandwiches. Shot by Silver Earring. Lighter. Prevents freeze. Prevents petrify. Ooh, we're not sure. Black bangle bracelet. God, they have a lot of stuff here. Cattail. Move +2. A themed accessory makes the wearer lighter on their feet. You gotta buy a cattail. Not gonna put it on, but you gotta buy it. Okay. That's the Calvary Embassy. Is there a symbol on the ground by the castle? Or the landing port? Symbol on the ground. That's Orbital Ship Company. Still, what is it? About to start asking what the company. If you're here, what does it mean you're starting with the embassies? We'll count on you. No symbols on the ground. Ugh. See, this, like, I like these quests, but more in, like, concept than actually doing them. Because I'm terrible at riddles and puzzles, and these require you to have very, very good knowledge of, like, geography of the places. Say, you're the ones at the martial arts competition, right? Yeah, that's us. Thank you for your help back then. No worries, so what brings you today? If you're here to see someone, that could certainly be arranged. Or do you just want to have a walk around the palace? That's okay, too. Actually, I'm here on bracer business today. Which is to say, hello, Dan. Alutes. It's been a while.
Your Highness! Miss Claudia, we were not aware you'd returned.
Sorry to startle you two. I'm afraid I'm here on business, though. Estelle and I have some things in the castle to attend to. Could you let us pass, please?
Of course, Your Highness. By your command, milady.
Wow. Miss slightly popular, isn't she?
I think I'm starting to get why that Duke guy is so jealous.
Entering. Ladies Chloe and Estella and their entourage. Open the gate.
Damn it, I do not need... I don't want to go in there. Hopefully it just stays open.
Please come in.
Thank you, you two. Well, Estelle, welcome back to my house, as it were. Come on in. Thanks. Okay, good. Just you guys stay open. I don't need to go in yet. But there's no symbol on the floor. So, you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna overwrite that. I'm gonna go look at the thing. Bird stat. Okay. So, this symbol on the floor. The symbol perched on the ground. Oh, okay. Perched. Like a bird. Okay. This white falcon symbol seems suspect to me.
This bird is the symbol of liberal, so stand out.
Let's have a look. There's a card stuck on the base of the iron fence. Their key is in the foreign manse. Examine the will of the Blue Knight. Alright, we got it. What does the Blue Knight mean? Is he talking about the Royal Guard? They do certainly wear blue uniforms. I think not. It says the foreign manse, so I don't think the Royal Guard makes sense. Anything else, it wouldn't be beautiful, so we should try something else. Is that right? Well, that is coming from someone similar, so I guess maybe I should listen to the warning here. Okay, so I'm gonna guess it's in one of the embassies. Okay. Yep, it is. And that one's more of a given than anything. So I'm fine with going for that hint real quick.
Hey, how goes?
Huh? Zin? Holy crap! Wasting time in Liberalville again?
Something like that. I'd say hello to Elsa, and I have something I need to talk to her about. Is she in?
Well, I haven't seen her leave, so I guess she's around. Oh, who's with you? Gotta ask, you know. Policy.
Oh, they're helping me with some guild work. I'm gonna introduce them to Elsa.
Huh? Well, okay. They're with you, Zin. I guess I can let them in. So, welcome to the Calvary Embassy. Oh, do you mind, you keep in mind the embassy hall is Calvard soil. Calvard and Liberal are friends, but still, keep your nose clean, eh?
Hear that, Olivier? And again my heart is assaulted with arrows. How little trust you have in me!
Going into the Calvary Embassy. Yeah, boy.
Kinda hard to drink water if you're holding a note. Oh, magnificent! Wow, this is the Calvary Embassy? I didn't expect it to be quite so fancy. And yet it's a bit exotic as well. I really like it.
Well, quite a few people from even farther east have settled in Calvary, you know? They've had an impact on our culture, too. Anyway, Alice's office is the furthest room on the second floor.
Alrighty. Sandy. Zin?
Hey, I'm back. I ended up borrowing a room, so I'll be in your care if that happens.
Of course. I'll have everything squeaky clean for you.
Oh, you all are. Why, if it isn't Zin? Counselor, pleasure.
All together here. Are they your guests?
Yes, the co-workers with the guild.
I hear about the threat letter.
Yes, as you guessed, it's a request from the Royal Army. Do you have any ideas?
But letters like that aren't exactly rare in the Republic. To be honest, I barely paid it any heed at all.
True, there are a lot of radical groups in the country.
Yes, they always cause trouble when the issue of immigration comes up. Well, this time at least I can't say anything. Why don't you see what the Ambassador Cochrane thinks first?
Yes, we'll go do that right now. If you'll pardon us.
So it's the possibility that there lives just a prank. Why don't you see what Ambassador Cochrane thinks?
Okay.
Farah. My, is that hulk of a man over there Zin? I don't even need to see your face to know.
Hey, are you seriously going to judge based on my body size?
I thought you were a bear when we first met. My.
Jeez.
Zin always going back and forth between the Liberal and the Republic. Must be hard on him. Do take care not to push yourself too hard and lose your health.
Shuffles the Dull Night series. Okay, cool. Jesus Christ, this is a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Will of the Blue Knight. 5, 6. God, so many things. 6, 7, 8, 9. If you pause it perfectly in the archive video, you'll be able to read these books. But I most certainly am not. I'm doing it 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, there's a card trap between the pages. The door's already been opened. Join the Dance of the Valorous.
Oh, look what I found.
Oh, I get it. Because this is technically considered Republican territory. It absolutely is a foreign manse.
And the Blue Knight is a character from the novel, I think. Jeez, he sure is detail-oriented. Anyway, I got a feeling that this next one's the last of them.
Dance of the Valorous. Huh, now where could that be? Okay. 15. 16. Question, are these putting these in my book? Do I even have a book area in my thing? No, because I just hold the books. It's not like my previous one where it's add to the thing. 17. Nope. 18. 19. So this seems to be the this seems to be like the novelization series of the play that we did. Because I saw Blue and Red Knight. Read finale. Moments. Rest. Achievement unlocked. Blue Knight. Oh, that's funny. Got an achievement for reading all the books.
Afternoon in the palace began with the tea party in the gardens. The princess always filled 3 cups of black tea from the pot. Please enjoy your tea. Thank you very much, Pedro said. Behind the boy sipping tea stood a knight armed in blue. However, he had not a word to say. What happened to the Duke in the end? On the night of the crowning ceremony, Duke Gaston had disappeared with his vassals. After all, his plan had been foiled. Queen's exactly crowned before countless countrymen. Their regard whose allegiance had been questionable before the coronation fell to their knees in contrition and swore their loyalty to the new queen. The Duke, before he could be held for the crown of ducks and the princess, understandably chose to flee the country. Uncle has chosen to entrust himself to the empire. Apparently he sought protection from the imperial prince that he had arranged as a husband for me. Queen smiled slightly. However, it seems as if they consider him something of a pest. I feel a bit sorry for him. Pedro was amazed. They do not deserve your sympathy. In truth, Pedro did not think Duke Gaston would back down easily, and more of the machinations of that foul-masked puppeteer Harlequin. Capri, Pedro's teacher, seemed to know the jester, simply dodged any question about him with frustrating vagueness. Regardless, Pedro knew another battle would come, and soon. He would have to upgrade the Blue Knight if he hoped to emerge victorious. Oh, upgrade the Blue Knight. Oh, okay. So is this less, you'd have to upgrade the Blue Knight, so he has like a robot or something. Oh, Pedro, say your tea, you're coming worse than that Pedro from his reverie. Do you wish for your tea to grow cold? The clear blue eyes of which his own carried their own message. It will be alright. Pedro, a little immersed, took his tea and drank deeply. It was enough to simply have this moment with her. Nice. Okay. So that's that. Can I leave the thing freely? Yes, I can. Cool. Well, if it was in one. Erebonian Embassy. Hello, Bergen. You've been well, I hope.
Olivier? Where in the hell have you been?
Why, I've been places. What's wrong?
What's wrong, he says? You've been totally incommunicado ever since you went to Elmo. Major Vander's about ready to throw you out a window.
Ah, he wishes to launch me like a love rocket. Adorable. Olivier? Did you seriously forget to tell Mueller and the embassy you were with us? Ha ha ha! When wandering the roads hunting for love, one must be discreet and secretive. Well, Bergen, may we enter?
I can't say no to you, but, who's with you?
Oh, we're from the Bracer Guild. We'd like to ask the ambassador a few things if that's okay. We thought we'd try having Olivier introduce us.
Oh, okay. Well, I can certainly let you in, but Lord Ambassador Cranag and Major Vander are out at the moment, you see?
Oh, a pity. Well, shall we do, Estelle? We can wait inside. We could, but we're kind of burning daylight here, so I'd like to visit some of the other places while we wait. We could visit the Calvary Embassy first, then. It's just across the plaza from here.
Yes, getting back here won't take long after being with Elsa.
Must decide, then. We'll be back later, sir.
I'll let the Major know you're here. See you later.
Okay. Well,
That's that. But
missing exhibit, an open door, and Dance of the Valorous. Valorous. Arenas. Arenas are valorous. Oh yeah, I have Zin right now. And that means I do not have anything really equipping on him. Oop, goddamn. Night that's faint. And then we can do prevent confuse. Sure. I've had enough issues with confuse that I'm all out. Don't feel like. Okay, defense 3. Yeah. I wonder. Because if I can, I would just like to work it from here. Okay, so Earth 10. See, I'm probably not going to be using arts on him, so frankly, I just need to give him things that make him better at punch. Better at punch. Attack 2. Impede 2. Give you that. Action. Let's give you a mute. And then let's give you a hit 3. Make it so you're not a bit more accurate. And then there we go. Oral blast area. Disable a single area burst of drawing damage, release with both hands. Act Grace. Yeah. Okay. Save. Yeah. Huh? It's unlocked? Entrance here should be kept locked as long as there's no show like the martial arts tournament. In which case,
It seems this is our goal then. Alright, let's get inside.
bam.
Ooh, gotta love the creepy music that immediately kicks in. That's not suspicious whatsoever. Okay. Door's locked. Door's locked. Okay. Behind here. Okay, that one's open. Door's locked. Okay.
The Grand Arena. Kind of nostalgic.
Feels like we were here just yesterday.
Just standing here as me recalling the admiring roar of the audience. You were invited to the castle after you won the martial arts competition, right, Estelle? I wish I could have joined you on the field. Thinking about it, I was still pretty amateurish. But, you know, once this whole thing is cleared up, I'd like to take part in the next year's martial arts competition. Test my own ability, for one.
Now that sounds like Cassius's daughter to me. I'd like to join in on the action too.
I, don't really feel like I'd have to chance against you, Zen.
Well, then I shall sing from the seats to cheer you on, Estelle. I will serenade my love for you as mightily as I can.
Pass.
Oh, hello there.
Monsters?
This feels reminiscent of some old Colosseum games.
The setting is certainly apt. It's a pity we lack an audience. Here they come.
Okay, what are you doing?
Chain, taunt, area all, support, self-support, strength and defense up, composure, recovery, smite, confuse 50%. Okay. Where are you guys? Rare young monster has an odd habit of freezing. Damn it. Use water-based arts. Doesn't like fire. Flaro. Art. Flaro. Actually, gonna do that. Fuck! Sniper shot. Cancels arts. All that. Freaking pieces of shit. The worst part is I don't have agates, so I can't do like my normal thing and just S-craft. Bitch. Could you, like, stop it with that, please? Craft. Let's do that. Keep everyone a bit healthier. Craft. Cancel that arts. Do I have anything that heals freeze? Yes.
Take that.
Bitch, come on. Why are you able to freeze so easily?
take out one of them. Holy shit. Let's move him out of the way. Alright, at least it doesn't hit anyone. Oh my god. Are you fucking serious, dude? Oh god. It's like every attack just froze. Like, without fail. Every single one just freezes. Like, for fucking Christ's sake, dude. I care more about killing that ad than I do about avoiding that damage. Now I can at least do various heals. Yeah, let her get the crit S-craft on this guy. There we go, 2,000 damage, nice. Trying to use arts. Craft. Arts or craft. There we go. Backfighting here. Yeah, we're backfighting here. Good old times. Not fighting against Lawrence, though. Quite frankly, it's the final guy, the big guy, is a lot easier to kill than the ads. Because the ads just keep freezing. That one just didn't. Ugh. If only I had like an S-craft built up, could have just like immediately taken him.
What? What was that? It was like a magic trick.
What a fabulous display! He's a fitting rival indeed. He's even weirder than I thought he'd be. Well, whatever. Let's check the contents.
Yep. Received portrait of Arcel. There's a card stuck to the bottom of the box.
My princess, my rival, and brave bracers. Did you enjoy the show I prepared for your arrival? As I do not wish to upset the mood of our main role, it is time for the supporting actors to take their bows. I hope you'll look forward to our next chance meeting.
Some chance meeting? I wish you'd cut it out. But there's something curious about it. It seemed, I'm pretty sure in this game there's been one Blue Blanc quest per revisit, per town. Because, yeah, there was one in the port city again, I believe. There was one, and that was one. And it may not have been in the port city, but it was. Actually, was it? I can't. Well, he was at least present in the main story for the port city, the shipping area. And I'm pretty sure it had a thing associated with it. And then in Zeiss, right, that's where I was previously. In Zeiss there was one. So this is another one. So it's quite a few of them. There's something curious about it. Main role, supporting actors. What does that mean? Now that you mention it, screw it. Let's go return to the photo of the archives. Let's not think about it too hard. I can't thank you enough, Brazers. Still, how would that phantom thief Philo steal a portrait of the Arcel? It certainly is lovely, but it's really nothing more than a simple portrait. It holds little monetary value. Well, he doesn't really care about value so much as he cares about pulling off a good prank or two. It's probably our fault that the museum got wrapped up into his latest one. Sorry for putting you through all this. No need to apologize. It wasn't your doing. And if anything, I'm very pleased with how you handled this. Excellent work. Missing exhibit completed. Nice. Okay, good. Done with that. So let's go report that quest in. Okay. So luckily, it doesn't take that much time. Boom. There's exhibit E+. File save. Do that. Okay, just checking out my... Okay, good. So after I run, before investigating the letters, do that. Okay, and then there's another quest then, and another quest then. Okay. Okay. Time to go investigate the letters. So, Calvary Embassy. They said final one on the left. Alright.
This should be the ambassador's office. Shall we say hello to Elsa?
I'll come back later. I want to visit other places. I want to come into here.
Oh, Zin, come to Liberal again? Yakumo. Hey, Yakumo. Seems I'll be here for a while again. Seem pretty busy yourself.
Of course we are. After all, we've got a pact signing approaching. Sorry, but I won't have time to bother with you for a while. Okay. Let's go in.
Should be the ambassador's office, shall we say. Alright, let me introduce you.
Yes, come in.
Pardon us, Elsa.
Why, Zin Vathek. Hello, come in. Last I heard, you'd returned to Calvert. What's an old dog like you doing back here in Grand Cell?
Well, let's just say this old dog had a trick or two more to show off. I'll likely be here in Liberal for a while.
Has to be expected of an A-rank bracer, I suppose. You never let up, do you? So, who's this with you? A pleasure to meet you, ma'am. I'm Estelle Bright, of the Bracer Guild. These are our, assistants, Olivier Lenheim and Chloe Rintz.
A pleasure, Ambassador.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Ambassador. The pleasure is mine. I'm Elsa Cochran, Calvert's ambassador to Liberal. I get the feeling this is a bit more than a social call, though.
I'm afraid so.
Estelle and her party asked about the threatening letter the embassy received. Ah, that letter, yes. You're helping the Royal Army investigate the matter, then? Technically, yes. Threats of terrorism aren't exactly something the Guild can ignore either, though. Would you mind helping us out? Well, I suppose. We're well stuck into the situation after all.
We need playing Chloe in Cold Steel. Playable. Yeah, right? It would be good. Not sure if you saw, but recently, I think it was a couple days ago, they released some people released like an evolution mod for Cold Steel 4 to make some more people playable and release some locks on ordnance and stuff. I think it made Olivier, Toa, Alphen, and Elise all playable in Cold Steel 4, which is pretty cool. So I'm thinking when I do get around to doing the All Achievements run, maybe I'll install that mod just to make it a little bit different. Or a little bit more, I guess. That way it's not just exactly the same game. Although I'm literally doing it just to get all the achievements so I know what I'm getting myself into, but regardless. It would be interesting to do it.
What would you like to know? Well, to start with, do you have any idea who would have sent that letter? Like, does anyone in the Republic oppose the signing of the pact, or... Well, of course. You're looking at one after all. What? Huh?
Elsa, please. Try not to tease the kids too much, yeah?
Well, the truth is in. I'm pretty sure I've chewed your ear off about Arabonia enough for you to know what I think,
Well, yes.
Still, Miss Bright, don't misunderstand me. President Rocksmith and Parliament have already approved the pact. My personal feelings won't get in the way of my job. Right. Is there anyone else from Calvert who might oppose the pact? Oh, certainly. They're all tiny groups, though. And to be honest, there's no real reason to oppose it anyway. No reason? I don't quite follow. It's not worth bothering. The pact doesn't have any practical effect. It's simply agreeing to the statement, we shall not rely on violence to solve international problems and negotiate instead. It's more of a declaration than anything, but it is little more than a promise which can be broken without consequence, save a loss of face, no? Precisely. The worst it could do would be to rally other countries against the aggressor. Now, it's true that relations between Erebonia and Calvert have gotten even worse than usual over the past decade, so there is some value in establishing Liberal as a place where we can negotiate. But again, who'd bother opposing that? Yeah, doesn't really seem like the thing you'd send a bunch of threatening letters about. Well, Ambassador Cochrane, if you don't believe someone from Calvert is the perpetrator, then whom do you suspect? Well, my gut, of course, tells me to blame it all on the Erebonians. Their militaristic hawk faction, specifically. But, frankly, even they have that new engine on the line. They aren't so stupid as to cut off their noses to spite their faces. The new engine? Wait, you mean the one from the Arsail? Yes, an engineering sample will be provided to both Calvert and Erebonia. It'll happen right after the signing, in fact. Whoa! It has to be expected of Queen Alicia. She holds both Empire and Republic in the palm of her hand. Yes, I have to admit, she's handled this masterfully. That cutting-edge engine is going to birth a whole new generation of airship designs. And Alicia is practically handing it out so long as you sign this agreement, and play nice with it and each other, at least for a while.
For a while.
That's the secret.
A while.
Even the most testosterone-poisoned ninnies among the Erebonian hawks wouldn't want to miss this chance. Yeah, I guess so.
Which means, of course, that the possibility that either the Republic or the Empire interfering directly is pretty low.
Indeed. I'm sorry I can't be of more help. No, you're a big help. Just being able to cross suspects off the list helps a lot. Oh, speaking of which, though, I'd like to ask you about something else. Still asked by Ambassador Cochrane about Wren's parents. Harold Hayworth, a merchant from Crossbell. Can't say it rings any bells. I'm sorry. He never visited the embassy, at least. Darn. Well, thanks. Do you remember that Crossbell sits directly between Erebonia and Calvert, however? You may want to inquire at the Erebonian embassy as well. Okay, thanks, Ambassador. And thanks for being so open with us. You're quite welcome. I'm glad I could help. By the way, you said your name was Estelle Bright? You wouldn't happen to be Brigadier General Bright's daughter? Oh, you know Dad? Of course! The heroic vanquisher of the Imperial Army, and now the head of Liberal's Royal Army. I'd heard he had a daughter, but I didn't expect to meet you like this. Well, I'm just kind of an inexperienced newbie myself, still. You're off to a good start then, I think. We at the embassy have relied on the guild a number of times in the past. Should the time come again, I hope you'll aid us, Miss Bright. Well, if the chance comes up, sure. Well, we'll see you around. Okay. Okay, so you said, oh, hey. Ricky Young, good weather today. Anton, yo! Sure seem to yawn an awful lot while I'm trying to pour my heart out to you. Your friend, suffer with me. So chances are he was waxing about his newfound love or something. And the guy got tired. Black-haired soldier came out of the embassy just a bit ago. His expression was impressive, but he was so cool. Oh, hello again. Ambassador Carrion and Major Vander just returned. Ah, perfect timing. Can we go in then? Sure. Welcome to the Erebonian Embassy. You remember that the embassy is Erebonian source, so be careful, yeah? We will be Erebonia Embassy. Getting a bit tired. Maybe I'll stop right before I investigate like the last letter position.
This is quite the building.
Wow. This place definitely matches the Calvardian Embassy in terms of fanciness. Grandiose and yet powerful at the same time. It's very imperial, if nothing else. It is a stage upon which the Empire can parade its influence and power. Alas, that the actors are unequal to the set dressing.
You realize Lord Cranog would hit the roof if he heard you say that. I figured it was him.
Ah, my most bosom companion! It has been an age! Are you well, dear Mueller?
That would be better if I could cut you in half and be done with it. I told you again and again to ensure we're constantly aware of your location, and you...
Ah, but it is a tactic in the war of love. Did you know absence makes the heart grow fonder?
Estelle Bright, you have my thanks. I can only imagine the trouble this idiot's been causing you.
Actually, he hasn't been too bad, I guess. He's been really well-mannered, comparatively.
Well, ignoring the lunatic, I presume you have business here at the embassy.
Yes, sir. You'd like to speak to the ambassador. Still explained her desire to meet with the ambassador concerning the letter.
That letter? Right. I've been somewhat concerned myself, but I'm surprised the guild is acting. This is a request from Brigadier General Bright in the Royal Army, I take it?
Technically, yes, but we're trying to investigate as neutrally as we can, you know? Nobody's guilty till proven, that kind of thing.
Commendable mindset. No doubt why he chose you. Very well. I shall introduce you to Lord Ambassador Cranog. I suspect you'll find it easier to gain his trust if I do the introductions as opposed to a certain someone.
Really? Thanks, Mueller.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Wait. You really have so little faith in me?
You, thought we had faith in you for this?
If you introduced us, you'd probably want us to have us kicked out.
Sorry, Olivier.
Ah, the sting of being forsaken! The sting of the truth, maybe. Lord Cranog is in his office on the second floor. I shall go announce your arrival. Give me a moment.
We'll wait then. Yeah! Time to meet some Erebonian people. Oh hey, it's been a while, Olivier. Hey, these your guests? Indeed, one could call them guests, but I'm more inclined to think of them as my soulmates. Our days spent together have been so tender, so sweet, I fear to merely call this force love does a disservice to our bond. Is that not so, Estelle? Wait, does that mean you've dumped Mueller? My head hurts. I think I'm starting to understand Mueller's suffering. I wonder who Olivier's really targeting. What do you think? Is Mueller still his one and only, or has he moved on to greener pastures? Why, you need only ask! No, thanks.
I like how she's serious, like, dude, like, he was all for Mueller! Okay. Let's boom, open this door. Hey, how's it going? Look at me, I'm in here. Look at this.
The first Cornelia series, I know this.
Oh, God. Chapter 2!
I wonder if is this the Cornelia series? Because, wait, do you get the Cornelia series in first chapter? Or is that do you get the Cornelia series in Cold Steel? I can't remember. Because is the Cornelia series... Oh no, you totally get this in the first one. Because this is... Yeah, you get it in first chapter because the Cornelia... Because this one is about Toval. Or, whatever his name is. Toby? Yeah, Toby. I was thinking of Red Moon Rose. That's it. Okay, read the finale. Okay, so no achievement for that one. Other books in the room were published in Liberal. To learn about someone's nation, start with their culture. You're free to read them, but please put them back where you found them once you're done. I didn't miss a chapter, right? Oh, well, whatever. Doesn't really matter even if I did. Counselor Alfred. Hey, Olivier. Heard you went to the hot springs. So envious? I'm working until I'm dead on my feet getting ready for the signing ceremony. Closest Imperial City to the Liberal Boys is set in a place called Parm. Yes, we've been there. I'm actually from there, by the way. It's close to Bose, which makes it convenient to return home for visits. Of course, it's not so convenient to visit the Imperial capital from there. There aren't any public scheduled liners there in Erebonia, so I have to switch over to the railway system. Yeah, we've been to Parm. We've been to Parm. They do dyes and stuff there. They make good rugs and shit. So this is the office? Wow. Indeed. Shall we make our grand entrance and shock the ambassador into silence? Mueller can totally cut you in half, you know?
I apologize for the wait. Lord Cranog will see you now.
Let's go then.
Welcome to the Erebonian Embassy, guests. I am Lord Davil Cranog, the duly appointed ambassador and voice of the Empire in this land.
I'm Estelle Bright of the Bracer Guild.
Zin Valthek, also of the Guild.
I'm Chloe Rins, second-year student at the Janus Royal Academy and assistant to the Bracers.
And I am the servant of love and peace, Olivier Lenheim. Damn Erebonians? Yeah. You. I'd heard you gone missing in Elmo Village. You're not to worry Mueller further. Olivier. Or me, for that matter. Such a strict dressing down. Much more and I'll have to lose my jacket. Meh. Setting that aside. You're here to inquire about the threatening letter, yes? What do you want to know?
Okay, I'll be direct, sir. Do you have any idea who might be behind the letter? Is there anyone in the Empire who might oppose the signing of the pact?
My, you are direct, young Bracer. I appreciate that. I can tell you truthfully, however, that I can think of no such person. His Majesty is very happy with the pact as it stands, in fact, and no one within the Empire would be foolish enough to gainsay his leadership on such a matter, of course.
Yeah, I bet. So you think it's the work of someone outside the Empire, then?
What other answer could there be? If you want my opinion, it's the opposition party in Calvary behind all this. Some silly ploy to make the president look bad, no doubt. Opposition, doing whatever it pleases, is a perfect example of the fallacies of mob rule. Coming from the country that we are about to, in a couple games, go and show why nobility isn't great either. Huh. I have to question that, your lordship. Don't get me wrong, our major political parties basically beat each other over the head anytime they can, but even if the pact fell apart due to this, I don't think anyone could blame it on President Rocksmith. Details! You think the mob thinks like that? Pah! All I can say for certain is that the person issuing these threats cannot be from our empire. That should be more than enough assurance for you.
Well, excuse me, Lord Cranog. May I ask what Chancellor Osborne's opinion of the Non-Aggression Pact is?
What? Lawless riposte, Chloe!
Who?
The highest appointed official of our most glorious and august imperial government, the Blood and Iron Chancellor, Gileath Osborne. His nickname comes from his personal motto, our nation's peace must be built on a foundation of blood and iron. He has overseen the expansion of the rail system, as well as the annexation of several smaller states on our borders through less than diplomatic means.
Wait, you mean he...
Olivier! How can you criticize your empire's chancellor?
Oh, but devil! How was I criticizing? I simply stated the facts. But come now, it wouldn't hurt to be a bit more cooperative, no? We've already spoken with the lovely Ambassador Cochrane over at the Calvary Embassy. She was quite helpful, you see.
What?
Why, if we don't help these people now, it will give them cause to doubt the character of Erebonia. That would be a tragedy, wouldn't you agree?
My Lord Cranog, there's no need to keep information related to this hidden. I humbly suggest that being open in this case will not present a problem. You have a point, Mueller. Very well. To answer your question, miss, Chancellor Osborne, like His Majesty, is most receptive to this pact. In fact, I hear he is actually the one who suggested His Majesty should sign it.
Really? That's because he's looking forward to getting the engine, right?
No. Apparently he recommended to His Majesty before any mention of the engine. If anything, I'm glad there's harmony at home over this pact. There's been no pressure for us to negotiate. Hate to say it, Estelle, but it's looking like there really isn't any chance it's someone from the Empire.
Yeah, looks that way. Ambassador, thanks a lot for answering our questions.
See? It's as I said. If you're looking for the guilty party, you should look elsewhere.
Oh, but, one sec. You don't mind, we have one more question. Estelle asked Lord Cranog about Ren's parents.
The Erebonian crest on the wall, too. Yeah, dude. That frickin' horse. Yes, a most pitiable situation. The separation of a child from her parents. Pure traders do visit the embassy at times, but a merchant from Crossbell? I do not recall such a man, no. Are you familiar with this Hayworth, Mueller? No. Never heard of the man either.
Really?
Ah,
This is starting to look kind of grim.
to search at once for both a blackmailer and a lost child's parents sounds most trying. May seem trite, but I do wish you luck, young lady.
Thanks, Lord Cranog.
Allow me to show you the gate, then.
Imagine you must be having a difficult time. Though I suppose if there were some clue, any clue at all, we wouldn't be in the position we're in now. So don't hesitate to let us know if we can be of assistance. Battle of the Bracer continues to prove itself a harsh one indeed. Several months ago, I received reports concerning the Bracer Guild. Bracer Rangers have been attacked in my country, one after the other. Given that you're bracers yourselves, I fear that you may be an easy target for whoever is responsible. I wish you and your fellow bracers well. Do not lose hope. Ah, okay, so you're cool. Like, you're fine with bracers. Awesome. Love it. Cranog, you're alright. You're not a dick. You're an alright noble as far as I can claim right now at this moment in time. Thanks, Mueller. Talking with the ambassador was a big help. No, you don't need to thank me. I didn't do anything important, really. Besides, this is a problem affecting all our nations. We should be working together. Indeed. I do hope we can solve this. Huh? Olivier, you're awfully quiet. It's nothing. I was simply lost in a reverie for a moment. It doesn't concern our current business. Pay me no mind. Okay. He's probably curious as to why Osborne would have suggested signing the treaty before the engine was even mentioned. Because that's honestly, like, I mean, that is the strangest part, because we all know Osborne, and we know what he does in the future. So I'm curious as to why he would be going for the signing. Oh god, oh god, oh god, come on, wake up. Boop, boop. Okay. Olivier, you'll be staying here at the embassy in the evenings while you're here in Grandcell, yes? Where else? I would not miss the chance to have more sweet dreams in your bed as always. What? Oh, my. Stop with the jokes before you give the ladies too many ideas. And images. Push those jokes too far and I may have to spear you upon the embassy flagpole. Ah, so that's the direction I should approach from. You teach me more every day! Alternatively, I could just cut you in half right here. I'm fairly sure I could explain it to Lord Cranog. That would be rather less lovely. Forgive the joke, my friend. So that's how you keep Olivier under control. Maybe I should write this down. I'd say they match each other perfectly myself. That's a terrifying thought. Well, regardless, I shall pardon myself here. Good luck with the rest of your investigation. Thanks again, Mueller. With the embassies out of the way, all that's left is the liberal news. Hopefully Niall or someone will be able to help us. Hopefully. Shall we be off? Okay, where's the news? We gotta go to the news. We gotta talk to Niall. Hey yo, it's the Letterman. It's the Lettermans here. This place, the building that I forget exists every time, but now I've remembered because it's not a special color on the map, and it's just weirdly out of place. And like, if you're not looking at the minimap, you're not gonna think you can enter it because like, it just enters the foreground so obtrusively. Like, it's such a big foreground object that hides you. But in we go. Looking at the local news service. If you have business with the reporters, please go to the editorial room on the second floor. You know, we don't have to call them down and make sure that you're not just some rando who doesn't actually have real service or real, like, concerns with them. Just, you know, we'll do it anytime. I run the culture column, so I don't have a super tight schedule like some of the people above me. But the flip side of that is I get used hard to help out with other things, so it's not easy. If anything, I'm so busy it's kind of depressing. Oh, still. Hey, Chief, it's been a while. What do you need today, Business with Niall? Yeah, I got some questions on some guild business. You back from Ron yet? Yeah, he's back, but I think he stepped outside to do some coverage. Ah, figures. He always seems pretty busy. Well, that's our job, after all. Don't know where he is, but I hear he'll be back by the evening. Okay, got it. Thanks. Seems we should start somewhere else. Yeah. Yes, this will probably be the last place we visit. Where do I have to go? I think I also have to do the... Oh, yeah, I have to do the castle. Okay. If I'll be writing the article about the signing ceremony, I guess I should go over cover things at the villa. The weather's just about perfect, so I bet a walk along the urban scenic route would be nice. As long as you don't get any monsters. There are a whole bunch there. Watch out, girlie. You don't want to get eaten. And that's the past tense of eaten. Not ate. English is weird.
The funniest part is, like, I ate it, but that thing has been eaten. Not, like, it's so odd.
Okay, time to nose around the castle a bit. So obviously you should talk to Queen Alicia, but both about the letter and just to say hi. But, let's see, who else? Julia's gone, right? Yes, she's currently at Leiston Fortress overseeing the refitting of the Arsail.
Well, that's going to make things a bit harder on us. She probably could have given us a lot of help with this mess. A 10-ed. 8-ed. 8-ed.
Who else could we confer with, I wonder? Truly absent, I think our best bet is Hilda, at least concerning Ren's parents. If the Hayworths have ever visited the castle, she would know. Yeah, Hilda kind of seems to have some sort of castle sense about these things. So where would we find them, you think? Grandmother should be in her chambers at this hour, and Hilda... If she's in the maid's room, they can tell us where she is at least. Good idea. Maid's room and the Queen's chambers. Off we go!
Yeah, baby. No, this is the kitchen. Give me food. Give me food. Give me food. Give me royal food, you assholes. I'm a guest. Don't they ever tell you to treat guests respectably? There's an entire song about it. Be our guest, be our guest, be our very special guest. I feel like you could make a lot of songs a lot more interesting to listen to. Especially like Disney songs if you just had like them all sung by like Sylvester the Cat. And then of course there's the classic, oh, have Donald Duck sing it. Where you're just trying to decipher words at that point. But yeah, like I feel like hearing Sylvester sing things, just like with his very particular lisp, would be very intriguing. Hey, how's it going, my man? Good class, welcome home. Would you like something? I would be happy to prepare some tea. What about some booze, my man? Where's like the 5 o'clock wine? Okay, where the heck is the maid course? Oh wait, it's downstairs on the right, isn't it? It's like over here. No? Oh, is it in here? God damn it. Door's tightly closed. Where the heck is the maid quarters? There's our stay there. So can go even further. Wonder what kind of ship it'll become. That's the door. So I originally thought that was it, but oh wait, maybe it's here? Yes, okay. Mrs. Stell? Miss Claudia? Mr. Zinn too? Pardon me, it's been quite some time. It sure has. Yeah, reminds me of when you lent me your maid uniform, Shay. Oh, Stell is a maid? Yeah, it was to meet with the Queen. Oh, and Joshua had to wear one too. Shay did her magic on his face with her makeup. She was all pumped up to do it. Oh my. Thank you very much. Joshua, who once played the role of Princess Cecilia, so perfectly also portrayed a maidservant. Oh, noble endeavors both. I am sure it must have been quite beauteous to behold. I regret all the more I could not attend the Duke's banquet. Oh, right. Shia, do you know where Hilda is? I believe Mistress Hilda is in the library. As I recall, she said she had something to look up. The library. Got it. Haven't I already been to the library? Or was that somewhere else? This is not the library. This is like a desk room. The library is up to the left. Can't remember here. Oh, there. Was she always here, or did she only show up after I talked to the maid? Curious. Princess Claudia and Mrs. Stell too. Hello, Hilda. I'm sorry if I startled you, but I just got back. Hi, Hilda. Sorry I've been out of touch. It's quite all right. I'm glad to see you well. I understand the princess has been assisting you, Estelle. Very glad to see the two of you home safe. Hilda. You're embarrassing Estelle, Hilda. Speaking of helping Estelle, though, I've returned partially to inquire about something the guild is investigating. Could we ask you a few questions, Hilda? If I can be of assistance, ask me anything. I think there may be a few too many onlookers to speak here, however. Let us borrow a guest room. Yes, I see. You're attending the investigation of the letter we received, then. I take it you want to know if I have any idea who the sender might be. That's it exactly. We're investigating all the locations that received letters to see if we can ferret out some clues. Well, firstly, thank you for your efforts. Just seeing that letter was unsettling.
I'm afraid I can be of little aid in naming suspects, however. The only thing I can say with confidence is that it's not the work of anyone in this castle. Yeah, we kind of figured that one. Who's the letter here addressed to, out of curiosity? No less a person than Her Majesty herself. I check all letters addressed to the Queen, so I know the contents of the letter. Believe me, if I could lay hands on the rude fool who wrote that.
Ah, pardon me. I was wondering, were there any other suspicious letters delivered to the castle recently? Ones critical of royal decisions, for example.
Ah, well, Hilda, please, help us for my sake, if no one else's. We need as much information as we can in order to make a judgment. Very well. There have been several letters delivered with no indication as to their senders. They were not particularly critical of royal decisions, per se. They were largely petitions to reduce or annul Colonel Richard's sentence. I suspect at least some are from citizens of Grand Cell, but the rest I cannot be sure on. People want Colonel Richard freed? No less than expected of the man who once strove to be my rival. His popularity endures even after his capture and shaming. The colonel was very skilled and competent, and everyone knows that. It isn't unusual at all to see people regret losing him.
I would personally bet on those letters not being related to our little threat. Requesting something of the royal hand is one thing. Trying to force it to do something is a whole different thing altogether. Together.
Well, still, even knowing the letters exist helps. Oh, one more thing, Hilda. I wanted to ask about something else. Hilda, what, the Haywards? Harold Hayward, the trader from Crossbow? Yes, I remember him. Say, what? Is he an acquaintance of yours, Hilda? Not as such. He asked for a tour of the castle interior a few days ago. I happened to be otherwise unoccupied, so I showed him about. His wife and daughter were with him as well. Really? Hey! Alas, this provides us with little clue as to where the Haywards may have gone. Yes, my apologies. There was something that bothered me, however. What would that be? The child greatly enjoyed the tour. However, her parents felt as though they were barely even present throughout the entire thing. They seemed even-tempered and normal enough when they spoke to me, but when combined with your story, I wonder if they were under strain.
Not able to pay attention after coming to see a place as a tourist. Sounds like something was on their minds, all right.
Yes, it seems like they were in some kind of trouble even then. This might give us a clue as to where they went. Thank you very much, Hilda. I think this gave us some good leads. I'm glad I could be of help. Oh, Princess, you'll be staying here in the castle tonight, I trust, and if your friends lack accommodations. But I had intended to stay here while in Grand Cell, yes, but, you know. Well, how about it, everyone? Ah, you forget. They're expecting me to be a pest at the embassy tonight. That can hardly disappoint. I do appreciate the offer, however.
Yeah, and I've got what's basically a permanent room at the Calvary Embassy. Thanks, but I think I've got to decline this time.
I should probably ask Agate and Tita before committing to anything. We've got Ren, too. That's true. Sounds like she loves the castle. I shall keep the rooms ready in case you wish to stay. Thanks, Hilda. Thank you, Hilda. Not at all. I must return to the maid quarters. Please let me know if you need anything else. If you'll pardon me.
Dude, Hilda's like a boss-ass bitch. I love it. She knows everything. Helps us. She's great.
Okay, so we still need to meet with the Queen. She should be in her chambers, right? Yes. I'd be surprised if she isn't. Let us not keep her waiting, then.
Okay. This is the throne room.
Yeah. So salute the Duke staying over in the villa. After all, the Duke was always staring at people with these lecherous, dirty eyes. Ugh. Going fast. Gotta go fast. Yeah, hey, how's it going, you two? Boom. Punch open that door. Kick it open. Destroy it. Absolutely demolish it. Break it off its hinges. No problem. Dogie the door breaker. Ah, you finally arrived. Huh? Grandmother?
Scree!
Sieg? I see. Sieg was being thoughtful, wasn't he? Yes, he let me know you were coming. Welcome home, Claudia. And Estelle, you're always welcome so long as I remain queen. Your father explained everything, not long after you left to trade. It pains me to know you carry such a burden. Oh, thank you very much, Your Majesty. Still, I know what I gotta do, and Chloe's been a huge help, so I'm okay. Don't worry. I see. Your soul has gained new steel since we last met, Estelle. Mr. Vathek and Mr. Lenheim. Both of you, of course, are also welcome in my home. Let us retire to my chambers. I shall have some tea prepared. Ah, so you've come about the letters. I wasn't aware they had been sent to the cathedral and the embassies as well. Your fears are not groundless. It is difficult to think of such lengths as a mere childish prank. Yes, Your Highness. That's why we're trying to talk to people affiliated to the case, to see if we can find some clues. Grandmother, do you have any idea who might be responsible? Especially someone within Liberal? Claudia, what do you think? Me? As possible heir, your thoughts should daily be on the forces moving within our nation. Would you share your opinion with me? Very well. I don't believe there is any force in the country which is truly opposed to the pact. I've heard in various places, however, that following the coup, some of our extreme right-wing citizens are feeling very concerned. Their frustrations might be at the root of these letters. Maybe. Very good. My opinion is more or less the same. Sorry, but, I don't quite follow. Colonel Richard, was not the only man who approved of the idea of expanding and empowering our military. In the wake of the failed coup, however, the matter is effectively untouchable. I can only imagine all who share his mindset are quite dissatisfied and worried for our safety. Okay, so you think the letters are from believers in military control and expansion, like the intelligence division guys still on the run? That would be the short of it, yes. If that is the case, then I would say I bear the responsibility for this as much as they. It was my beliefs that led them to take such action in the first place, after all. Grandmother? I don't know. I don't think they have the right to be all blah, let's threaten people and be scary because we're sore losers. No. There are few things more precious than the freedom to express oneself, Estelle. Remember, even those who promote military empowerment and a war footing do so out of love for Liberal and its people. They have as much right to express that idea as any of us have ours. And listening to all such opinions and choosing how to guide the country, that is a ruler's responsibility.
Though, in that case, I rather doubt they'll actually try to stop the ceremony, yes?
Assuming the letters from the expansionists, yes, that's quite possible. With Colonel Richard under arrest, they have little power in which to act. The problem lies with the idea that someone else may be responsible. If that is the case, then I fear I can offer you little advice or knowledge. Ah, rats. Queen Alicia, if I may broach this question. Of course, Olivier. Whatever you wish. Why are you so determined to act upon this non-aggression pact now? Your own country is still deeply confused and unsettled from the coup attempt. Most rulers would think this is a time to focus solely on one's own country, not the affairs of others. Olivier, you are talking to a queen, you know. It is all right, Estelle. Olivier has a point. The plans and proposals for the pact, however, far predate the coup. Further delays would only harm the dignity of the nation. The crossbell issue is causing a great deal of friction again as well, and I hope this can help. Crossbell. That's where Ren's from, isn't it? Yes, it lies due northeast of here, over the Crone Mountains and directly between Erebonia and Calvard. Both the Republic and Empire claim it should be part of their governments, and some Crossbellans want total independence. It's quite a mess.
Crossbell's basically a fishbone stuck in two throats at once. All the issues surrounding it just get called the Crossbell problem.
I see. Boy, no wonder people get worked up about it then. Ah, so your aim is to pluck out the bone with this pact then.
Crossbell, coming up next in Trails. Tune in at 9 p.m. for Crossbell.
Yep. I do like how they are, like, this does seem to be, like, touching them on very key points that are going to be prominent in future games, where it's like, they're very, they are quite, it's like, hey, we make a point to mention the Chancellor Osborne. We make it a point to mention him and, like, how he is and why it would be things. We make it a point to mention Crossbell and its problems. And, like, I do like how it's kind of like planting the seeds for, like, why future installments are interesting to see them from a more, like, feet on the ground kind of perspective. I think that's very good world building and writing. Because, like, they're also not sitting on it longer than would reasonably be necessary in their conversations either, right? It's not like, hey, I'm going to bring up this thing and you're going to give me 10 minutes of exposition about this topic. It's like, oh, hey, what about this? And it's like all the basic stuff that people not in the know would need to get like a plane's eye view, a bird's eye view of the situation, and then they move on. Because it's like, that's not the topic of this game. It's a future thing, whatever. We gave you all you need to know right now to allay your fears for the problem at hand. And when we get to it in a future game or a future thing, we'll talk about it more. It's a really good design. To continue the analogy, it is not a bone that can be removed in one gesture, sadly. If I can open a way to resolve the issue, however, yes. Laying the groundwork for resolving that issue will strengthen peace across the entire region, and people will remember liberal-spirited on. I have underestimated you even more than I previously thought. Our invasion of liberal was far more of a fool's errand than I'd even imagined. That much, at least, is painfully obvious to me now. What are you going on about? See, the sad part is knowing, like, this agreement for the cross-spell issue does not fly in any way. Like, it doesn't help at all, as far as I know. Like, it's really one of those, like, nice little gestures, more than anything, that never reaches fruition to meet the cause that, you know, they want. What are you going on about? Oh, wait, crossbell, Ren, duh. Sorry to change the subject, Your Majesty, but still ask Queen Alicia about Ren's parents. Poor crossbell. Yeah, right? It's like, oh yeah, let's put this thing so they can talk it out, maybe things will be. And it's like, hey, crossbell, they decide, hey, we want independence. And then Erebonia's like, bitch, no! Get out of here! And then, you know, I don't know what happens after that, because that's what I presume is I presume that's a major plot point, or like a thing discussed in Reverie. What happens to Crossbell and the other annexed nations of Erebonia after Cold Steel 4 and the failed invasion attempt. Because my brain says that they, you know, go back to independence, or at least back to pre-annexation. However, Crossbow's that weird one where both claimed half of it. Anyway, so it's a give or take here or there. But then you also have the the industrial zone, what is it called? The place up in the northwest of Erebonia, and then you have salt lands. With all the Jaegers coming out of it. What were some of the other? Were there any other annexed places other than those three? My goodness, a child abandoned the royal villa. I must instruct Raymond to keep me better informed, it seems. I know it's a shot in the dark, but I don't suppose you have any idea where they might be, Your Majesty? No, I'm very sorry, I do not. However, if they visited the castle, especially recently, Hilda would know of it. Have you spoken with her? Yeah, we did. Hilda only said they were behaving a little strangely. I see. Well, should you wish, I can contact Mayor McDowell and the Crossbell government. If that would help, ask whenever you need. Mayor McDowell? We know that last name. McDowell? More like McBadonkadonks from the character that has that last name. Right? Because that's Ellie's last name, I believe. Correct? Oh, thanks. Grandmother, thank you for all your help. We need to move on, unfortunately. But, don't be nervous. I know what you wish to say, I think. You will be staying in the castle tonight, yes? Let us speak then, once you are no longer busy. All right. Okay. Oof. My goodness, such royalty! I would say she is the only person on the continent with that sense of balance. Yeah, so it feels weird to say, coming from a democracy. She's the perfect ruler. Kind of envy you, liberal, to be honest. Of course. She's the queen, after all. Chloe, what's wrong? Oh, it's nothing. I was just struck again by how incredible a woman grandmother is. I really doubt I can ever live up to her. Oh. Princess? When did Her Majesty the Queen take the throne? Oh, she was 20, if I recall correctly? And may I ask your age? I'm 16, but what... Ah. my point. I truly doubt Her Majesty was a master politician the day she took the throne, and you are not yet even as old as she was when she first donned the purple. I see little point in comparing yourself to her as she is now. Wouldn't you agree?
We martial artists tend to say that only those with the proper capacity can achieve this thing called unity of purpose. Even those with the greatest innate skill, like, say, Walter, only reach their peak through a journey of 1,000 steps. I think Her Majesty believes you have the capacity to get there, Princess. Just take it one step at a time. Don't worry.
Olivier, Zen, thank you. Really? Good job, you two. Always gonna be an awesome queen someday. Guess you get good with pep talks as you get older, huh?
Get older? How rude! I'm a fresh, youthful 25!
Yo, I'm about to be that.
In like a week.
5 years younger than Zin here, even.
You're one to call out someone on being rude, Olivier.
Well, anyway, you've spoken to Hilda and Grandmother both. Yep, back to town then, I guess. Yes, let's be off.
Gotta
go fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster, faster, faster. Brown. Evening already. Time does fly when you're having fun. Y'all should be back by now, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully.
Alright, let's get over to that newspaper.
Going to the newspaper, going to find y'all. He works at a newspaper place. Yeah, well, let's go. West Park. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. I am going to save here, and this is where I'm going to end the stream. Because I think that's a pretty good place, like right before the final thing to move on with the story. So, this is a good stream, a little bit chill. Not, I wouldn't say a whole lot of combat. I mean, there was a decent amount. Did basically a dungeon, and then some quests, so that was nice. Made a lot of progress, did some side quests and other things. A lot of talking today. A lot of talking. So my throat is tired. But regardless, it was a great time. So thank you, Neko Dave, for dropping by. Much appreciated. And thank you, Fontano, at the start of the stream for well-wishing. He wasn't able to drop by because he was busy, but he still dropped by for a couple seconds to wish me well. So I figured I should wish him well at the end of the stream. Well, as usual, on Monday, I will be going live with some Salt and Sanctuary, along with Wednesday, and I will be back to Trails later. However, next weekend, as is, I think, obvious to most people, is Christmas weekend. So it might be a bit tough for me to stream on those days. I might try. Depending on timing of things. I'm probably not going to be able to stream on Friday the 24th, Christmas Eve, because I have dinner plans with family. The 25th, maybe, depending on when I get back to my apartment from various things. The 26th, that's my birthday, so maybe I'll do a birthday stream. I'm not exactly sure. I'll figure it out going forward, but my plans for right now is to stream on Monday, Wednesday, and then if I don't have a clear idea of when I'll be able to do it next, I'll just do it on Thursday instead and have back-to-back stream days. So hope you all look forward to that, and will join me then. So hope you all have a very nice night, and stay safe. Bye.